concept of the multiverse, the concept of alternative universes with alternative laws of physics. If there was something that they could do that might open up a door to a parallel universe, you don't think they would do it?
Hello, and welcome to episode 60s. No, it's more than 60. I don't know what episode number it is anymore. I've lost track.
Come back to me when it's 69.
It might be
69.
It might be 69. Let me look. We might be 69. Did I put it in the description? I don't know.
Keep track, man. Keep track.
He's
algo chasing.
He found a better way to
cracked the code.
I found a better way to do it. Let's see here. It looks like this would be episode 63.
There we
63.
go. All right. Yeah, no, when you hit that magic number 100.
I know. And that's why I need to remember to put it in the description.
Right.
Otherwise, it's going to get lost. Let's see.
Awesome, forgotten about.
Tonight, we're going to talk about Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift.
Oh, boy.
We're going to do an update on the Aurora, Colorado stuff. Sav, what's her name? Savannah Hernandez?
Yeah, Savannah Hernandez.
She's been doing some boots on the ground stuff over there. And she's found some interesting things, and I thought it would be interesting to kind of follow up on last week and, well, pretty much also what happened on our conversation from Monday about the Hells Angels are not coming to save Aurora, Colorado.
What?
It's not happening.
Oh,
get over it.
Boo.
Wow.
Not a single one of those clips were about motorcycles going to Aurora, Colorado.
Boo.
I know. I'm sorry to break your heart, Francis. And then
gets a little bit of chaos. Come on.
We have an interesting idea on the original sin of what that actually is, and maybe it doesn't entail just eating fruit.
Yeah.
And then we've got some Phil Collins looking hippie. Not Phil Collins.
Eating the fruit isn't the original sin, but
what's the name?
The lie.
Phil Jackson. Some Phil Jackson looking motherfucker 25 years ago predicting the future.
Is that God? Oh, it's Steve.
Your lighting's wonderful.
I know. We were
Just custom.
blessed by His holy presence.
You're on a laptop, aren't you?
Yeah.
Did you like ejaculate on the camera or something? It's all blurry.
Well, yeah, that's how I knew it was on a laptop.
So
That
that's
explains
my
everything.
that's the travel tool. Like it fucking pops apart and shit. Like it's fucked up.
So
It's the work laptop, dude. It's all
Oh,
fucked
so he's
up.
on location. Steve is
No.
here on location. What can you tell us, Steve?
I'm dog sitting, dude.
Ah.
Steve,
I have a fucking 9 to 5. It's fucking weird.
Steve, I have a question. We're gonna get struck for this, but
Oh God.
This shit's annoying.
did you have you heard about Lincoln Park?
Oh.
I mean,
This is all Kel's fault.
like obviously in the end, it didn't really matter.
Oh my god, I hate you.
Except
How dare you?
they're trying to make it matter. And
Like
let me show
Fucking
you the
too
Chester Bennington's replacement.
Fuck, dude, another woman with a dick.
Oh boy.
I'm
I
gonna
never got into those
I-
the metal screamo bands with chicks, dude. I never got into it,
Nope.
dude. Like chicks ain't supposed to sound like that, bro.
Kel, this is all your fault. I saw you in the chat saying get your life full of cringe from the new Lincoln Park. So I can't stand when female singers try to sound like
Bitches.
dudes.
Oh.
Yeah, it just doesn't work.
I can't stand now. There's a couple exceptions for maybe some like death metal stuff, but they're not really singing. They're actually good at doing the guttural screams and shit. But that's kind of different.
Still another chick with a dick.
Not all of them.
At first, I thought that
I'm not talking
The
about
dude-
Steve Space Cowboy.
well, at first I thought that dude fucking playing the guitar was gonna sing, and I thought it was Post Malone for half a second. That's why I said no fucking
Nah,
way.
dude. Post Malone's a country star now.
He
See
wouldn't be
that?
able to do the scratchy voice, but maybe it'd be different.
He a
Dude,
country
you'd be
boy.
surprised, dude. That motherfucker T-Pain, he could probably do it.
T-Pain.
Okay. Is he relative? I have no idea. I'm not like this woman.
I mean, T-Pain doesn't sing. He's the one that overuses auto-tune.
No,
With
he
today's
doesn't.
standards.
He's known for it, but he can
No.
actually fucking sing like a motherfucker.
I did not know that.
So yes,
Yeah.
Cash is all what the fuck,
We're with you, Cash.
and Samuel was not a fan of that either.
Yeesh.
And
I
he's
thought you
also
liked
saying-
blood sports.
He's also saying Aurora was gang-ridden shithole before the Venezuelans. That would not surprise me. But there is still some weird shit going on over there.
You gotta love it.
But the weird shit's not the Hells Angels, people. It's not the Hells Angels. They are not there.
You want one thing to happen, and it doesn't come true. Figures.
They're busy watching The Birth of a Nation.
As
It's
a matter
movie,
of fact,
it's movie
I
night
was,
for them.
I was talking with someone earlier today who's ran in similar circles, and they were saying they'd only go there to get in on it, to take
Yeah.
over.
Fuck yeah.
Well, hello, sir.
All right, let's see how bad my mic is right now.
Just a little high.
A little, yeah,
Hot.
a little bit.
It's on
how you're feeling. Hot.
That mic
Hopefully
is
that's better.
Can
huge.
someone give me that
No,
clip of
it's the same.
fractured? What was that, Gloria Stefan?
Hmm?
Huh?
I was trying to do Peter Griffin.
Oh, Bradley, you just missed out on the cringe that is the new Lincoln Park. You'll have to look up that on your own because I'm not doing that again.
It was
The,
terrible.
My
the
ear-
song,
My ears
the-
won't survive it.
the band.
Miley
Yes, the
Cyrus.
band. They have a
Lincoln
new
Park
singer.
is back.
They have a new singer, and she's like,
She.
Yes.
she's
You
like,
fucking sexist pig.
if this was possible, she's like shittier
Darn tootin'.
Courtney Love.
So I saw this video of this like all female roofing crew, and the comments the comments were fucking amazing. Considering I just worked for a roofing company for like the last 3 years of my life. I don't know shit about roofs. I just know how to fix everything else that breaks when your roof leaks.
Nice.
And fuck it, it's all. Like one of the comments was perfect example of sex age gap or pay gap.
The pay gap.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
And then the comment right under it was like the nonprofit crew.
There was another comment. One Mexican would have had this finished already.
Right.
The comments were epic, dude. I was all like, hell yeah.
Why would you put a woman in a band that is all dudes?
Paramore's used to be good.
That's a
So
thing.
she
It can be
fucked
done.
every drummer.
I was gonna say she was a groupie for like 4 years, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I didn't realize that on Paramore. Was that Haley Williams? Was that her name?
Haley Williams.
Yeah. She's a mess.
First album is the first 2 albums were good. Okay,
She can sing, but she's still a massive cunt.
Well, bro, the drummer, somehow every drummer that wrote the songs, she fucked, and then they had to get a new drummer songwriter. Then she fucked them again, and then he let. It's just, it's really her own doing.
Well, hello.
Sorry, you weren't showing up.
I don't know how long I'm gonna be. Considering
Oh,
I hear the storm and stuff raging outside, but I don't know how bad it's gonna get.
The cow is just gonna fly through.
I was gonna say.
It might.
Twisters Part 3.
Jeremy, have you seen
Terminado.
Are you
Tornado.
checking to make sure your parents aren't out on the stairs? What was that?
Yeah, is
No,
that
I
That's
was
what the
looking
thundering
at-
was.
I was looking at. I was looking outside
Comfort.
and looking at Bessie up on the 3rd story.
Is that a
nice?
Oh, you got a cow on your roof?
Yeah,
Moo.
her name's Dozier's cat.
Ooh.
Oh fuck! I thought you were gonna say Dermy.
Terminado.
Sorry.
I could have said Steve.
Is Savage
Oh.
Edge
Shut up, dude.
tweeting more stick porn at me?
oh,
Dude,
God.
he
did. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, these.
You know what I
drawings
want?
went out of control.
I want fucking Molly, what's her bucket, to actually block me. How hard is it to get this cunt to block me? I know I should.
I haven't even done anything. I haven't even done anything, and I've had these people block me.
Fuck you.
Is she she's the one
hilarious.
who's married to the dude who dressed like Princess Leia, right?
Yeah, she's married to her brother.
Excuse me?
Huh?
Wait,
That's
for
the
real?
joke.
You didn't know
They're
that?
married
Oh.
to
Come
her
again?
brother. They're
it's a
married.
joke,
She's
okay.
married to her brother. That's the joke.
Oh, was that her brother dressed as Princess Leia?
It looks like.
No,
I think
it's
that's
her.
That's
her
her husband.
That's her husband.
Oh,
Yeah.
But they look like siblings because people
He
thought they were
actually-
siblings in the beginning.
He
That'd
was
be fun.
on the Schmodown for a bit, actually. Back when I watched Schmodown.
what the hell's a schmodown?
yeah.
Schmodown was Christian Harloff's trivia contest for a bunch of people who we now know is very woke people, who are movie reviewers and everything.
We can tell
It's
Savage
like,
here.
Television, movie stuff. Oh, there is a giant storm in the middle of Kansas. Wow.
Yeah.
Wonder what that's like. I didn't drive home in a flood yesterday.
Wait.
You
How?
guys are getting rain? Damn.
That's an interesting
Yeah?
out there, Shock.
That's how I watch sports.
That looks clean.
I'm not
It's
trusting
something
that.
about meth.
I know
so-
it looks so
Wait,
bad.
is that are you on a throne of cookies?
Yes,
He is.
Or any of
And I
those
have-
oatmeal raisin cookies?
all of them are.
All of them are. I thought so. I thought so.
I hate
all
you.
of them.
Uh,
Why?
Did you get that generated yourself, or was that something you actually found?
I did the AI generated. Yeah.
Okay.
well done,
Pretty good.
Shock. Well done.
Yeah.
Let's.
Like you put in
I'm
cookie
seeing-
throne?
Yep, I did oatmeal raisin cookie throw.
I hate
Baller.
you. So I'm watching
Baller.
the tracker right now. It looks like for the most part it's just gonna, like, I'm gonna get it, but I'm not gonna get the worst of the storm. Like it's all green around my exact location.
Nice.
Whoa.
Well,
Drunk.
actually,
Did anybody read Savage's comment about "I will suck, stir me up"? What
I
a
don't.
queer.
I don't.
Wow.
There's some.
I'm gonna
there's some gay shit
screenshot
going
it.
on Twitter
Some
right
weird
now.
homo baiting going on, and you know what, guys? You
Uh,
keep that to your DMs, okay? We
Dick
don't need the rest of us do
figure
not need to see it.
Hey, Lex Lundy, how you doing, man?
Hey,
So-
Hello.
I've got
all
this
he did
video-
is he told me I couldn't draw, and I had to prove him wrong.
oh my God.
Oh God, I
You
just saw
proved
this.
wrong by fucking yourself.
What in the hell is this?
Uh,
Did your kids draw this, Steve?
I'm not. No, that's no. Steve drew that.
Oh,
Wait,
his
where
kids
is
probably have more talent.
I'm not sharing it on the stream. I don't think I can, even though it is just stick figure.
even if it is stick figures,
Where,
yeah.
The
well, put it in
furry
the
art.
chat.
Someone
It
link
just
me.
just check Savage Dad's Twitter.
Check mine. I posted first.
And then he quote tweeted him.
F and Steve. Well, I can already tell. I've never looked at Steve's Twitter account.
It's F and
And
Steve.
I'm already seeing a gnome with a butt plug in it. Okay.
Mm.
That's
It-
from the hotel we stayed at, bro.
I've
Wow.
tweets.
That was the hotel in Vegas.
Oh, was it? Okay. I see Steve before meth.
Just
Yeah.
just
Ah.
check
I see
check
fucking
the
Steve.
check responses
Media.
on Static's ad for the show on Twitter
Well, but why didn't you tell me to just go do that? Oh,
because I just found it.
checking responses.
Yeah, how come I don't see his?
It just looks like a.
Oh, you
furry
know what?
thing.
Because you know why you can't find the tweet? Because Steve didn't put the dot before he tagged at Savage, so it's almost like a DM. That's why you got to go to Savage Dad.
That's YouTube safe. It's just a man in a furry costume.
Yeah, it's just
No,
fun.
I
that's
get-
not.
Oh,
It's inclusive.
I actually don't know what's
what
going
are
on
you
here.
looking at?
I see a man. I see Steve's kink. He's in a furry costume.
Oh,
and-
that's
you know-
safe. You don't see the other ones. Hold on.
What's the other
I mean,
one? Jesus Christ!
wait,
Oh,
there's other
God.
ones.
Yes,
Yeah,
there were
where'd they
other
go?
ones.
I felt like I saw them all too. I'm missing this one.
Hold on. I'm getting.
I
the
guess
link.
you could argue that there is a penis on this one, but it looks like it's in a cock cage.
Yeah,
God.
Here's the link.
To the original.
Is it just if it's just a bunch of penises? I'm gonna laugh.
hold on,
Oh.
something's happening outside. I'll be back.
What the?
So
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
Wait, I'm confused.
Oh
Which
my
one was,
God.
who did it first?
Steve
I
did it
did.
first.
So Steve did the one on top, or Steve did
So-
the one on the bottom?
Steve
Got a
so,
hairy ass log.
so Professor Savage Dad and my brother were texting, and Savage asked my brother if he designed some owl. And Steve said, I modified the fuck out of it. To which Savage says, I was gonna say I didn't take you for someone that could draw.
Oh my God.
Which Steven responds with a stick figure of Professor Savage Dad sucking on Steve's dick.
No, that looks like that's Steve. You know, that's not a dick. That's the line that represents the wall. And for some reason, Professor Savage Dad's on all fours.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. It's kind of like some
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, it's depth.
That
but-
explains it. That explains. He was trying to
Yeah.
3D art there. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That's what that is. And then I guess Prof decided to draw some. I'm trying to say this as YouTube friendly as I possibly can. It looks like a.
He was
mermaid-
trying to reenact Steve's
Merman.
prison experience.
Well, it
Yeah.
looks like what it looks like is a black mermaid dolphin whale thing with a hairy cock and a turtle trying to eat it.
Because Savage also tagged me and did not put the dot in front of the tag. I shared the link with the chat. You guys can go figure out what the hell's going on.
Oh God.
As I said, I want nothing to do with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I see
I don't.
Booba from the 10. Then,
don't blame you one
okay.
bit.
So Booba is the black whale dolphin mermaid thing that kind of looks retarded.
Not
Hmm.
Booba.
And
Bubba.
Booba,
That's-
Bubba. That's
That
Bubba.
says Booba.
Bubba.
That says
No, that
Booba.
says Bubba.
That says Booba.
Some like he responded with like a picture of me S-ing my own D.
No, that's a whale. That's a black whale dolphin mermaid.
I was calling myself Bubba. If you didn't catch that.
You're the black whale dolphin?
Yeah. Do you think anybody was bigger than me when I was in there?
We're on
That's a
YouTube.
question
I
that I'm
can't
not
say these
answering.
words.
Moving on.
We're on.
I got a video that I meant to play at the beginning, but I didn't download it to like share it. So I figured we'd just sit here and watch it together.
Awesome.
The caption of this is meanwhile.
Oh no,
in
my
Canada.
internet's going out.
Well, okay, this isn't going to make you cringe. I'm saving that for a little bit longer.
Oh no, my internet will be going out at that time.
Look at this.
Oh no.
A transgender cop car. Look at that.
A black man wearing blonde wig and civilian.
Jesus.
Are you guys cops or you just identify as cops?
Oh God!
Jesus.
That was a hell of a punchline.
I want to see the aftermath.
Yeah, the remote right to remain silent.
Listen, the aftermath. You guys can go on to the truck stop and see that.
Mm.
Oh boy.
Come on.
Trying
that
to
one was
decide if
funny.
the furry picture can be shared.
The furry picture can be shared.
So this is another picture that Savage Dad drew.
Yeah. Apparently, you need to pay attention at work more, Savage. Just saying.
He gave little Timmy a D.
Oh no.
So I don't know what's going on here. He says, Steve sent me this. I don't know what the fuck's going on here, but I saved it for the show. And it says, hi, I'm FF and Steve, furry fox, non-conformist,
Okay.
non-conforming Steve.
Non-conforming.
And then I don't know if this is his navel or what's going on in this region.
No, that's his dick in a cock cage. And and this is Steve's kink. He likes to be in a foxy furry outfit, getting railed from the back, I guess.
And he's wearing
This
Air Force.
AF1.
I think he's wearing Air Force One and Air Force Two.
Probably.
It literally looks like he has a
That's true.
chastity belt drilled into his crotch.
Oh.
Yeah,
Probably.
yeah, that's what it is.
That's
That's a cock cage. Listen,
Until
I've
I
seen some
read it,
weird-
I thought it had something to do with Christian, and I was wrong. I was like, oh boy.
Listen,
gets
I've seen
worse.
some weird things on the internet. There are cock cages that can take a normal looking dick and make it look like a navel.
I'll
You
take
need
your word
to.
for it.
Can we
yeah,
go-
You
can we
need to
move
get
on
off
to
the
something
fucking
else,
internet,
please?
bro.
Jesus.
Oh, you want to move on to something else? Okay.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
no. What'd you
Good
do?
news, there's,
Oh, no.
there's no burglar at my house.
I'm now
No,
scared.
there's no burglar here.
Oh no, you guys are all breaking up. Oh no. Oh what the
Oh,
There's
no,
a cow. The cow.
what the fuck
What do you
is this
think?
thing?
Are you guys nervous about this one?
Oh,
I
already
see
seen
now-
What is
it.
she holding?
I see the
Oh,
word
get ready
noun.
for it. Get ready for it.
Oh god.
Oh,
yeah,
There-
oh, is this
there-
what I think it is?
Dermy and Shock
I
are
did
all
see
into
this,
it.
bro.
I don't know what
Uh,
YouTube will think of this, but fuck it.
He said, "Fuck it."
Oh, I know this.
And I just realized some of you may not know what a packer is. That's a packer.
It's
It's intended for girls under
it's in the
5.
name. It's pretty self-fucking-explanatory.
Did you hear what, she
the
said?
fuck?
Girls under 5.
It's intended for
Yeah.
girls under 5.
Jeez.
Take her
Put
kids
Put in their
away.
underwear so that they have a bulge.
How much you want to bet you ain't got any?
Nope. She
Do we want to order that for Steve?
If she has
You
kids,
could start pegging
all
some
I'm
meat.
gonna say is
Take them away.
CPS needs to be looking into this
Fuck you.
immediately. FBI should probably be looking into this under normal circumstances. Okay, and
Hey, guess what? It's a white liberal woman.
Okay, hold on. Does it look like she's been told once? Maybe it's just this frame.
Yeah, it looks like she's been told once.
Oh,
Maybe it's just the
Brian
frame.
actually looks-
We'll let it play, but it could be shadows or something. But
That
Mhm.
mimics.
Oh, it
a
looks like
penis.
shadows.
no, that's shadows.
okay, it's
Lack of
shadows.
sleep. This, yeah.
Hold on. You can't show a fucking stick figure, but you can show this.
Right? That's so true.
Steve,
Oh
I'll tell
my
we
God.
Steve. You know why? Because
Asking
this
the
is
real
not
question.
transphobic. This
Yeah.
is
This is not
affirming.
transphobic.
Well-
I am educating the trans people.
Well,
How
technically,
Little girls can have a
technically-
wiener.
Technically, the
Oh.
stick figure stuff that's teaching people how to properly suck a dick.
Yeah, that's 100 gay.
Yeah, that's LGBTQ
Oh, you're
plus
right. That is
content.
LGBT. But it's not like I could show like. I don't know what the rules are. YouTube, go fuck yourself.
I'm
For
trying to
her
wait.
Under 5.
Under
It's intended for
5.
her to put in her panties
Please,
so that she has a bulge.
I don't know, man. I think she might have got punched.
She's a quick learner, though.
So
She's only
if
got
we-
one black eye.
Like a
If we
bulge.
punch her again, she'll go
I
back
don't know if
to
she still
normal.
ordered
Might
this.
as well give it a try, right? I don't
wait,
wear pants
no,
very often,
no,
but-
no,
No.
no.
Okay, put my little packer there. Okay, so I'm a grown woman, and this actually gives me quite a nice bulge.
That is a
So
tiny
can you
bulge.
imagine?
She's quite
having
a
this
nice bulge.
in
Wait a minute.
For a 5-year-old
Wait,
girl.
Wait.
a little
So I don't know yet if she's upset that this exists or not.
She's
she's-
promoting this.
He's
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going back. I'm agreeing with Steve. We could show this on YouTube, but we can't show the stick
Right.
figures having sex.
Well,
They
Static
allow
will probably
dick or
learn
dildo on.
I was gonna say Static will probably learn after the fact of what happens with this video with the stream.
I am not
Once
affiliated
we're
with
done.
Static 2020.
Yeah,
I have
look,
only ever had one age-restricted show, and that was a bloodbath episode. So I don't know.
Ah,
Oh.
That's bullshit.
I don't know. Lex in the chat's like kind of over the penis talk, and for once in my life, I am too. This isn't a joke.
No, actually, Lex, I
No,
have
it's just-
another. I have another topic that you might be interested. I've got conspiracy theories about the original sin.
Oh.
That is,
Prostitution?
this is just one horrible segment at
No.
the moment.
You
little
know,
girl who is
you
Whoa,
know,
it's getting
you-
dangerously close there,
Yeah.
ladies.
Got the crazy
I
eyes.
was gonna say you had to pause that at the
People-
fucking right
I
time.
really like the smell of her own vagina, but all I got.
Well,
all I
someone
gotta say
has
is-
to, I guess.
Yeah, all I gotta say is DSP and Stuttering Craig had an interview, I guess, today, a back and forth, and that ended just about the same way I'm about to end this.
Oh.
did
Oh.
did he just close it all down?
Oh, you haven't seen it yet?
I
No, I
haven't
haven't
seen
seen
it.
Okay, I need to.
I don't
grab it for you.
I don't know
need to-
how I
Did he
missed
did he just
it.
shut it down, or did he boot Craig?
I'm gonna get it for you.
Okay,
All
yeah,
right, all right,
live
all right.
reaction.
Cue it
Do
up.
it live.
Do it
I'm not
live.
gonna grab
Fuck
the
it, we'll
full-
do it
I'm
live.
not gonna
You
grab
get
the.
the point of this bitch, anyways.
We're not gonna watch the full 30 minutes. I just
No,
wanna
no,
get-
no. I don't. I ain't got time for that.
How
Okay.
our society is crumbling and just falling apart around us, isn't it? Just
You know whose
wonderful to
fault it
watch
is?
and
It's
behold.
Donald Trump's fault. Let's be honest. It's all Donald.
Yeah,
We're actually
the,
going to be
Here.
talking about Trump in a little bit.
the evil orange man and his evil bad tweets. They're back, baby.
I'm gonna share the last minute of the stream, but
Oh,
I'm
God.
doing that for a very. I don't even think I captured all this because this was an edited down version, even.
Oh Jesus.
Okay, but the ultimate thing about this stream is DSP is still mad that the day after the interview, Craig and them did an entire other show just talk like venting.
Didn't
and stuff about
DSP
their
do the same
frustration.
thing?
Yes, but
He did,
DSP
actually,
didn't
he did
take
several. He did several.
DSP didn't take money from the haters though.
Oh, right.
Did he actually print out a picture of Craig to have in the background?
I think so because DSP is obsessed with this interview. That's his new
he
thing. He
is.
doesn't care about anything else but this interview. But here's the last minute or so.
Like, that's what you're saying. It was originally, that was the agreement. We were going to do the interview. And then after that, I was going to have the opportunity to be a regular guest on your show like everyone else had been. Correct? That was
Yes.
What?
Yes, even Craig
No.
admitted to that. No, Craig has admitted to that.
You know what? And that doesn't surprise me.
Why?
They have somewhat of a history due to the fighting The fighting.
Oh, the
game
fighting
shit
game
back in the day.
tournaments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Friday
also,
Night Fights with
what
Stuttering
was-
Craig.
the con that Craig put on before, and like he has connections to some of Craig's
And I,
past.
and
Like,
I
he was a
remember
part of
Craig say, like, I remember Craig talking to Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers about DSP, and
Mhm.
Jeremy was like, "You have no idea, do you?" And he's like, "No, he just used to be
Yeah.
kind of like a contributor on side scrollers or whatever back in when they had their forums or whatever."
Oh
the fuck.
yeah.
Yeah, that's essentially it. But let's continue this, shall we?
Oh,
The agreement.
goodness.
And after the interview, I sent you that email saying like we were just disappointed, right? And the offer wasn't there anymore after the interview because we felt lied to.
Okay, so now
By the way, DSP
Which
admitted
he
to lying
did.
to them. Yeah, DSP has admitted to lying to them. Oh, DSP was also mad that Craig ignored in air quotes, because this is coming from DSP, his email for 23 hours. So he
Ooh.
ignored DSP.
Oh my god!
He's one of those little bitches that's like, you
Right,
have
that's
to
right.
respond to me immediately.
I check my email like once a week. So
I didn't know emails had fucking send receipts fucking sent.
apparently, so okay.
Oh yeah.
I hope
do
we can
they?
move past it.
that's what I'm
Oh,
saying. Now that we've
no.
hashed it all out, right? We're all good. You're saying you're extending that olive branch, and you're saying that that opportunity is there again, possibly not a lock-in, but it's possible that I could be on your show.
Sure.
Okay, I'm not interested. Go fuck yourself.
Oh my god.
What?
Yes,
That's how it ends.
that is how it ends.
He thought that was the win.
Dude,
thought-
he thinks he's having a comeback arc. He thinks
He
he's
was.
cool. He's fun. He
Oh.
kind of was. It all. Keemstar
No,
knew
he
what he was
never had-
fucking doing, bro. He
He's
put it all
never
in
had
his
a
head.
comeback arc.
Kino
Never.
Casino. No. So Kino Casino, he shows up on Kino Casino and has kind of good stream because they didn't go after him about
They
anything.
had two.
Really.
They stuck his dick.
Yeah.
They stuck
And so he thinks he's like on this comeback. And what was I saying a couple weeks ago? I was like, he's gonna fuck this up.
Oh,
Every
yeah.
time. Every
He's
time.
gonna fuck this up. And I was waiting for
But he's
it.
the
right?
cockroach that keeps going.
And I don't.
Keeps
But
on,
what we just saw, I don't think it's the last of it.
No.
No, because even on Kino Casino, because he's been on twice, I thought he was having this growth moment. But this confirmed, like,
Oh,
you're
you
gonna burn
sweet summer
yourself
child.
down. You're gonna fuck it all up. And sad thing is, Kino Casino is just gonna keep sucking his dick. Because there's some points that Kino said that I agree with, but god damn, like, this isn't a win.
Well,
This is
they've
fucking
talked.
pathetic.
The funny thing is, too, is like I've seen clips of other segments they've done. They talk
Yeah.
shit about Phil on the side. It's like, guys,
Yeah,
what?
Phil's gonna fucking blow a gasket. It's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that they were sucking his dick though, but
Oh, they suck his
Oh.
dick hard.
oh boy,
Why
boy.
why do they want him on though? I mean, I know enough from just talking to you guys and everything about DSP. Why did they want him? Just to fuck with him?
Yeah,
Oh,
They had him on a long time ago, so it's been like a little over a year, that interview with
Yeah.
DSP, and it turned
Well-
into Krigler. That was back when Krigler was on side scrollers, and
Those are
Krigler took
good.
him to task
yeah, he did.
because Krigler was
Krigler-
familiar with DSP lore, or he went.
That was like
Krigler-
a 5-hour
was-
struggle
Craig-
session too. Oh my god,
Krigler
that's
was-
needs a
horrible.
video
it
game
was a
show,
struggle
bro.
session for Krigler because
Yeah.
the thing was Krigler wasn't having it. That's the whole reason. Like Krigler, for a while, towards maybe the quarter mark, he was picking up on the bullshit and was just starting to
Yeah,
zone
he
in
saw
on
the
shit.
light bulb activate above his noodle. He's like, "Hey, wait a minute!"
Yeah.
Yeah,
and then he
yeah,
starts,
you had-
and then he starts going in on him. I'm like, "Thank you, finally."
yeah, you could literally see that on Adam. You're absolutely right.
What is this dude's problem? Is Steve
Well-
building something?
I don't know what
He's
the hell that
farting.
was. Either that or
Water.
he dropped his marbles. I don't know.
Ice.
He's lost his marbles.
Yeah.
Why aren't you at your usual setup?
Because he's house
Usual
sitting.
setup.
I thought
I'll
you
be
got
there-
a
I'll
house.
be
What
there
do you
next
mean now
week.
you're house sitting? Are you homeless?
So okay,
That was fast.
No, this motherfucker pays me stupid money to sit at his house with his dogs.
DSP's problem ultimately is this: he is a self-saboteur.
He's-
Because he does this to himself.
Yeah.
And I was of the opinion he was gonna finally he was finally growing out of it. But he is addicted to the drama in a way that
Mm-hmm.
you get Boogie, who he's bad with the addiction to drama, but DSP, I don't think he realizes how addicted to the drama he truly is.
Yep.
Even though he says that he wants nothing to do with it.
So here's the difference between Boogie and Darkside Phil. Boogie is a habitual. They're both habitual liars.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Boogie fucking knows it.
Mhm.
DSP doesn't.
Oh, is that worse? I don't know.
Oh yeah. Because Boogie has a chance to maybe not become one, but he has an addiction to needing attention.
Yeah, he's
and pity.
I don't know. I think it's harder to break addiction.
Well, yeah. Well, so
Versus
DSP
kinda
has an
just-
addiction too. He just doesn't know it.
Mhm.
There's no such thing as addiction. It's just shitty coping skills.
I like that. That's wise.
Some would argue that that's the same fucking thing.
What is the cause of all your lies? You should probably go look in the fucking mirror.
Because there's an addiction to like chemical reactions that are going on in your brain.
Yeah.
So what haven't you fixed in your life on why you want to go do drugs?
Tell
what
me,
are you
Steve,
running
I've
away
been
from?
to NA before.
I haven't.
Okay, maybe it was AA.
Actually, I did because I wanted out of jail early. Fucking program.
I mean,
That
I'm
makes
not. Listen, my addictions are good. You know, I'm not addicted to alcohol or.
How is that
rage.
going, by the way?
I've only had one shot since I ended that whole thing.
And it's been 5 days.
I'm doing good. And then tomorrow we're bumping the price up and we're keeping it at $50.
I just bought some Elijah Craig. I can't wait for tomorrow.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Keep in mind we have the debate show Tuesday.
Yeah.
So
You guys have
I'm
fun
ready.
with that.
I'm gonna finish a whole bottle in a weekend. I'm not fucking dermy.
yeah, just saying. All right. Let's talk about
I got some Gentleman Jack.
Oh, nice.
who here knows what the original sin is.
Okay. Before we talk about like to try to do this, what original sin you talk about? You know, the more religious. Well, okay, outwardly Christian, Judeo.
Adam and Eve eating the forbidden fruit.
Yes. Listen. Okay, there's two forms of original sin that in modern days. There's slavery and Adam and Eve.
Oh my
I have to
God.
figure
Oh my
out which
God.
one you're going
What
for.
the fuck?
That shit.
Hold on.
Do they
The
actually call
original-
slavery the original sin?
They call slavery
that's
the
so
original
stupid.
sin of
I've not
America.
heard that.
The
You guys haven't
original.
heard that?
Oh,
Yeah,
haven't heard
yeah,
that?
actually, I have heard that.
I
I've
think
not.
it sounds vaguely familiar, but that could just be my brain. I'm gonna see
Well,
what happens if I
America,
Google it.
hey, the United States of America invented slavery in 1619. Let's remember that.
So Wikipedia still has it as the Christian doctrine. I'm gonna
Mhm.
see
Yeah,
if they
well-
go further.
So the original
it-
sin was God taking a rib from man to create those fucking.
I actually agree. I agree. Amen.
I don't know.
You can
But
go
here's the
check.
thing, though. A lot of Christians think that like Adam could have said, "God, this woman has sinned. Give me a new one with bigger tits, please." And that's 100% what would have happened.
He could have traded up.
Yeah, but he
instead.
had
traded
the
up.
problem.
He stayed with the bitch.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait. The problem is he didn't have anything to compare her breast to.
Well,
He
that's
only
what
saw
I'm saying.
one woman.
True.
Like if you think about it, like if woman was never created and it was just a bunch of dudes, like think about how much chores you could get done on a fucking Saturday, bro.
Steve's not wrong, dude. Adam sinned because he listened to his wife. Like that's literally why he sinned. Because Eve told him to eat from the fruit, and he's like, "Okay, woman."
And now
Well,
Steve
let's
is
be real
Steve is
fair.
advocating
Well, you've been cooking all
for-
my other
for
food,
Gay
so you
Planet,
must be right about
apparently.
this.
Right?
It didn't even last a day before those tits made us do some crazy shit. That's all I'm saying. Like,
I think Steve's onto something
He's
here. Oh my
right.
god.
Father Steve, in the name of the holy, in the name of the holy Steve. Honor thy mother, honor thy Steve.
And what's funny is we're
This
gonna watch an
video.
undercover video that Steven Crowder had come out today.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
good
what
one.
guy-
Guy
video
with
was
the guy
that?
just
Huh?
spilling the beans to a
You
woman.
didn't see it?
I know I saw it. I'm just.
With
Okay.
a guy
I
just
haven't.
spilling the beans to a woman just because he's just trying to get laid. Now, granted, he doesn't.
And amazingly, it wasn't James O'Keefe.
It wasn't.
Ah!
James O'Keefe. It was
He's
actually a
super
woman and not a
puffy.
dude. But yeah, men have a weakness, and it is women. It is the
Yep.
boobas.
Oh, Booba.
Not all men.
Well, for Steve,
Still
it's
asking the
Bubba.
important questions: was God a boob guy or an ass man?
That's important, man.
He worshipped both. He tried to
Yeah.
give Adam the perfect thing, and well, Adam fucked it up.
But
Well,
we did.
actually, the
We did
woman
get an
fucked
answer.
up.
Lex came up here and says the traditional answer to this is disobedience because God had set a rule and it was broken.
Yep.
Well, this woman has a different idea of how this went down.
Oh my
This
God.
woman.
Oh,
Oh,
my
boy.
god. So
Oh,
wait,
so
did-
we're already dealing
it-
with
it-
a high IQ situation. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, we can
Holy
Oh.
shit.
Sex
Oh.
with a
Right.
reptilian. Oh.
Oh
Okay.
my.
Okay, before we play it,
She was.
It's
She
a little
thought she was
long,
fucking.
but yeah.
She thought she
I
was
wanna
fucking the
say-
Gorn.
That's what the
What?
reptilian said.
shut up. Before we play it, I want to say she comes from the projects in either Georgia, California, or the New York.
She from Atlanta.
Yeah,
Chicago.
Project of Atlanta.
We'll see.
What is
She don't know who her father is.
Lex
racist?
says, I feel like my theology degrees aren't
It's
going to
the
help
white
me here."
man.
Out the window.
There's the new orthodoxy.
That's right.
God.
I'll agree that the original sin had
Oh, why is it
Wow.
being dumb?
nothing to
We're-
do with
Hold on.
Censorship.
Let me make sure I can get
Censorship.
some-
See,
Censorship.
Twitter wants to save us.
It does. Yeah.
Make sure I got some fucking retard shit played. Why is this video playing in the background when I never even clicked
Prof,
that?
the New York is how I'm gonna be saying shit from now on, just to piss you off.
New York.
The New York.
Oh.
All right.
with a piece of fruit, right? Unless it's your belief that the fall of mankind is a direct result of Eve eating an apple. Don't you think that it would make more
No.
sense that the story is a metaphor and the fruit is symbolic of, oh, I don't know, sex? What if Eve had sex with the serpent, not knowing the full consequences
Whoa.
of her act?
I've actually thought that through a handful of times, like, because the interesting part is, you know, the all-knowing power, stuff like that. The sex in the serpent entices Eve to eat of thy apple, eat of the fruit tree, going against God's wishes, and then she tells Adam to eat from thy fruit as well, and
Mm-hmm.
you know he went down on all fours and got to eat, and
Mm-hmm.
I've actually thought about that because the original idea
I have-
of
I have great
the original
concerns about
idea of
Jeremy's.
Eden was there. It was perfect.
Jeremy,
It was perfect.
get
It
off
was
the
pure-
internet and stop watching
No.
anime for a while.
Your imagination is fucked.
Let me actually speak. The original idea for Eden was it was paradise. There was no need to
Right.
ever reproduce. There was no need to ever do anything. This was the perfect
Well, no,
area.
their job was to reproduce.
No, the job was just to exist.
No, it's to reproduce and be plentiful,
Be
make
fruitful and
many, be
multiply.
fruitful, multiply.
Their jobs were to. But
No,
Which-
that's
you
not
know,
in Eden.
Hold on,
Jeremy,
Not
hold
in
on.
Eden. In Eden, they were
Yes.
given the eternal life. They didn't have to do anything. They just
No.
had a list of jobs.
No, they had to reproduce and
it's-
multiply.
They had. You're good. You're right. I agree with everything you're saying. But they say, "Be fruitful, be plentiful, be many." Having subjection the sea of the fish,
Which
And-
is another allusion to fruit and sex, just like this woman's making.
no. This
Yes.
is
But be fruitful and multiply. The evil fruit. Just say it. You said it, Shock.
saying yes to the woman.
No, saying that be fruitful and multiply is
Listen,
another
we-
analogy of using fruit and sex.
No.
Listen, this woman is admitting that she had sex with Eve, and then you end up going over here to Adam, and he ate up the cum.
No.
Oh, God.
No. Okay.
He cleaned up
All
Eve
I
for her.
know is we might have a decent theory building to where Shock's girlfriend's genealogy, Nancy Pelosi.
She was there.
I
She
thought
heard
that
stories.
I thought that was because of Kansas, like inbreeding and shit.
Probably.
What?
What?
How did you get to Kansas from Shock?
Because Nancy Pelosi's inbred.
Mm-hmm.
At
But
least
how do you
her
get to
her
Kansas?
cognitive skills are at least.
But how do you get to
Oh,
Kansas?
she knows
from
what
all
she's
this?
doing.
That's what I'm trying to figure out here. How do you get?
I have ADHD, so like I make leaps. I don't just like connect the dots or just like, oh, we're over here tonight.
Jeremy's right. Kansas is only like the second highest inbreeding. That's Mississippi. I think you meant Mississippi.
Yeah,
actually,
like
New York.
New York?
Yeah, like
Is that true?
if you actually
Rob,
look at what
possibly because you know how many fatherless kids are out there. Oh shit.
One of the southern states actually has like low inbreeding rates. I think I was shocked. It was like Alabama actually doesn't have an. I forgot
yeah,
which
because
state
it was actually against the law.
It's against
in
the
the
law.
South.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's still legal in a lot of northern like Yankee states.
Well, don't you have to get like ancestry tested before you get married in like Mississippi? Like you could still marry your cousin, but
No,
you
I
just
think
have
that's
to legally.
Arkansas.
Oh, okay, it's Arkansas. That makes
So
sense.
yeah, he's saying Arkansas, and then so. I'm gonna be honest. When
All right,
I
I'm
hear
from-
Kansas,
I'm
I
from
don't think
Arkansas.
dermy. I don't think incest. I think fucking barbecue.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
Barbecue out of
I think like cornfields, wheat, and Superman.
I think Nebraska with
Like
the
it.
cornfields.
There's cornfields all throughout Kansas.
I know, but
Tornadoes.
I still think
Yeah.
Nebraska, and that's the Cornhuskers'
Did you
fault.
see Mexico banned American corn?
Why?
I hear Kansas. I
it's made
think
out of
crop
soy.
circles and alien probes.
Yep, there, yep.
I think corn and tornadoes.
Tornadoes. Anyways, let's see what else
In that
I've got to
order.
say. Let's see how she's going to lay this out.
Oh God.
Actions gave sex to Adam. What if her first child, Cain, is actually not Adam's son at all? We know that Adam and Eve are in the Garden of Eden. We know that they are told
I like
not
this
to eat
theory
of the
has-
tree of knowledge of
has
good and
supposed to
evil,
say
but
it
can
is,
have
but-
their way with all of the other trees. We also
Wait,
know
what?
that
Cain
trees
is
are
Cain Lucifer? Is that what she's trying to say? Cain is the
No. That,
Oh.
but you know what? That would kind of explain like the
murder.
son of the devil thing, the Antichrist stuff. Maybe I don't know.
I'm
Yeah,
starting.
a
To,
hot
I'm reaching
take.
with that one. I'm reaching.
I
with
have like a hot take on Cain. bro.
I'm starting to think that like YouTube should be treated like a bar, like no politics, no religion, no.
But this is different. Okay, look,
Steve,
This-
if you want to talk like that, go watch The Acolyte.
this is a conspiracy theory. We are talking about a theory, and we're just going to theorize about all this. And like Shock said, he's got a hot take on Cain, I believe, just now.
Yes.
And now I want to know what Shock's hot take on Cain is. We're not
Abel cheated on him.
we're not trying to get anyone saved, or we're not trying to convert anyone to anything. We're just talking about theories about how things were way back in the day.
Way back in the day, Adam, the God created man, and then he created another man, and then they had butt sex.
What? Steve. Father Steve.
What?
You were the second man from the butt baby.
The
of Adam.
So what's your hot take on Cain?
Oh, just he was the farmer. He did all the work, and Abel was the shepherd. He had the easy life.
I don't
Huh?
think that's the hot take. I think that's like
Well, so
documented in the
basically,
Bible.
Well, we all know that
Cain-
God's sister came down and marked Cain with the evil mark.
So Cain wasn't like humble, right? So his offerings to
Static.
God weren't like heartfelt like Abel's were. So he disapproved of Cain's sacrifices to God. That's why he preferred Abel. And so Cain got mad and killed his brother. But it's like Abel kind of had the easy life. Cain had the hard work. Like you got kicked out of the Garden of Eden and you had to somehow grow crops out of just dirt. That dude worked hard. And then his
Welcome to
sacrifices weren't
America.
good
We-
enough. And Cain,
Welcome
yeah,
to
Abel,
agriculture. We make
Uh.
we grow crops out of dirt.
Yeah, but he was the first one who had to figure out how to fucking do it.
yeah, I
Yeah.
feel bad for Cain that, that was just my take.
You feel bad for a murderer.
Yeah.
I feel bad for Joseph believing that Mary didn't sleep with someone else.
No, Joseph. No, Joseph had. Mary had like 6 kids, dude. With Joseph.
After Jesus.
Yeah, he had to wait a year. That was it.
Yeah.
He waited a year, and once Jesus was born, then they had like 4 kids. 5
But could
kids.
you
The- the
could
mo-
you imagine right now, Sean,
they-
just
they got
just
busy.
say today, your wife, miraculous, you had the miraculous conception,
Mhm.
you know?
But you know,
And he
when that
came out
happened,
black.
though, the king was trying to kill his son.
But no,
So he
you're,
was on the run.
you're the guy, and we're
modern
playing
day.
hypotheticals here.
Okay.
You're the guy who's never slept with your wife, and you're walking around with this woman who's supposedly having the virgin birth
Mhm.
while she's pregnant and stuff, and you have to act
Well,
like that's what happened. I don't know what
Yeah,
you
so
do in that
he
situation.
was no, yeah. He said he was gonna secretly divorce her because of that. But then he had an angel visit him in his dream, and he was like, "Oh,
That's right. He did have an angel.
He said he was gonna divorce her in secret because he didn't trust her, but he didn't want to humiliate her in front of everyone. But then the angel came to him and said, "No, you will have a son. His name's Jesus. He's my son. Take care of him."
And then he came out black.
Yep, he was black.
So Lex here, he says there's a symbolic argument that the devil seduced Eve, and that in choosing disobedience, the first couple chose all sin. I don't feel like that's where this is going. No, I don't think that's where this is going.
You're a smart man,
hoping,
Lex.
I'm really, really hoping this goes to reptile people. That's where I want this to go.
Oh,
yeah. Let's
We're
have
learning
it
about
be funny.
this lady's I cannot say it.
Yeah, we're learning about Nancy Pelosi's genealogy.
I was saying this lady's genealogy, but okay.
Are created on day 3, but Adam and Eve aren't created until day 6. When both trees and Adam and Eve are created, we are specifically told that the tree will bear fruit and that the seed is in and of itself. Meaning, the tree and Adam and Eve are created with the inherent ability to reproduce. If I need to be even clearer, trees are a metaphor for people, and the seed is a metaphor for sex and the subsequent offspring. So
Why is Adam and Eve black?
The fallen angels brought sex?
I don't know where she got that clip.
Why are they
That
not?
could just be any random clip of black people from some movie with just a man and a woman.
Oh yeah, you're right.
No, that was
You
Adam
know,
and Eve.
like-
if you
Oh, you know what? You're right, because
that
there was
is
a
Adam and
snake
Eve.
there earlier with that
Yeah.
same woman.
Oh God.
Why is Adam and Eve black?
I'm sure they were more olive. But
Where's the rumor that where's the like conspiracy that isn't the Garden of Eden suspected to be in like Turkey or something?
Yeah, well, that's where
Somewhere in the Middle
somewhere
East.
over there. Yeah,
The Turkey, Middle East,
somewhere in the
somewhere around
Middle
there.
East.
With them. What if before the creation of Adam and Eve, people possessed the ability to be fruitful and multiply by simply willing it to be so? Because the seed was already in them. For example, the oldest.
No.
What?
That's kind of what I was saying earlier.
No.
Wait. So
Hold on, I'm missing more. Chat.
instead of having sex, you Godzilla'd it?
Why would God create sperm and eggs and ovaries and testicles?
Why would he
if
make
you
a
could
dick?
just?
Why would he give one person a dick and one person a pussy?
I don't. Yeah, good question.
See,
Okay,
this
is this girl smoking too much weed or not enough weed?
She doesn't look high. I'll be honest.
She's not smoking enough. She needs to
She's
calm the
eat-
fuck down.
She needs some dick in her life. She
Yeah.
needs a father figure, obviously.
The trees aren't work.
Or snake.
That's what I was thinking
Is-
too.
Wait,
Is this where she's going with this?
That sounds like it because they
Could
can
be.
reproduce with themselves. That's what she
Yeah,
said.
that's what I was thinking when she was going
Same.
into that.
I need her somewhere. So everybody thinks T-girls. I want to know what she's doing. Let her cook.
Non-clonal single-stem tree in the world is the Great Basin bristlecone found in California. You heard that right. California, USA.
Oh
Not
my gosh,
Africa,
she gonna go
not
fuck
the
a
Middle
tree?
East. But anyways.
Wait,
She's trying to
is
say
she-
Garden
no.
of Eden in fucking California.
Oh God, if the Garden of Eden is California, no wonder everything's.
It's
No wonder
California's
God's
a desert, you
torturing it.
dumb bitch. Oh my god.
Well, I mean, so's a lot of the Middle East.
True.
All I'm gonna say is that the Garden of Eden is actually in California. No wonder God's been punishing it. We're not supposed to be over there.
Yeah. Look at San Francisco.
This tree contains both male and female reproductive organs. It should be noted that this tree is unsurprisingly named Methuselah. Methuselah is Enoch's son and Noah's grandfather.
God, the Book of Enoch, which is
The
just
seed of
fanfic.
Abel and the seed of Cain
Wait,
are
is Enoch
representative of
fanfic one,
two
or I know there's a
important
fanfic
and
one. Which
very
one is it?
distinct lineages or trees. Let me show you.
Keep it in.
First Enoch chapter 22 verse 9.
What?
Is Enoch is Enoch the one that's the fanfic that deals with like Lilith and all sorts of other stuff?
Why are you
Possibly
saying
right about that.
Why are you saying fanfic?
Bible
So
fanfic.
there's a rumored book that was left out from the Bible that talks about like fucking Lilith and all sorts of other stuff that is not actually a part of the Bible, but a lot of conspiracy theorists think that it's
Yeah, so basically
The Book of Enoch
there's no
Here we
Book
go.
of Enoch. So there's these
is an
three.
ancient Egyptian apocalyptic religious text
Oh my god.
ascribed to tradition
worse
of
than I thought.
Enoch, who's the father of Methuselah, great grandfather of Noah, blah blah blah
Yeah,
blah
they-
blah.
This is
None
more
of
important
these are
thing than
canonical.
Islam. Oh my
Well-
god. What?
Well,
You
I just
worship
lost.
Enoch.
I just lost all the religious people in the room because you can't add any books to the Bible according to the Bible.
Well, so if you look at the Dead Sea Scrolls, they have these three
Yeah.
different codexes that they refer, like, if it was in here, then it would
the Book of
be Bible.
Enoch has alien connections. Yeah, that's the
Oh
fanfic.
my god. It's even oh my god.
Were you there?
What the hell?
Oh, you
There is
weren't?
no Book of Enoch. What the hell are you talking about? Why is there alien connections?
The Book of
Because they built the pyramids.
Oh my god.
Rob built the pyramids.
Stargate
It's
told us
Slaves
that.
did.
I'm tired of hearing about this folklore.
Listen. The whole whenever somebody references the Book of Enoch, you know they're going off of some bullshit
Oh,
because
God.
people legitimately think it like it's legitimate and it's actual like text of the Bible that was purposefully let out, and
No.
it's like no, it's not. It's fanfic.
Oh
Here
my
we go.
goodness.
We've got our Bible literal Bible scholar from what I'm guessing here. Lux says the Book of Enoch is part of ancient Hebrew folklore. Neither the Jews nor the Christians, at least any of the big groups, consider it canon.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
it's literal fanfic.
Again,
Well,
if you
it
look
sounds
up,
like big church. Sounds like big church is just chopping out things it
Okay,
doesn't like.
Ian.
no, so
Okay,
hold on,
Ian.
Duke. You're right. No, Duke is right. They did
Well,
cut a
yeah.
lot of things. Churches cut a lot of things out of
King
the
James.
Bible, but
Yes.
yeah, King James. If you look up the Dead Sea Scrolls, they found these three codexes and they tried to rearrange like the pages back together, and they basically used those three different codexes to kind of like check proof any translations of the Bible. And so there are books that were added to other books that other Bibles took out because it wasn't in these three codexes. Like the oldest, these codexes are like the most oldest like copies of both the Hebrew and the Greek scriptures, like found, like, you know, the oldest ones that have actual physical copies of. So if you look up Dead Sea Scrolls, and if those chapters in the Bible are in there, that's how Bible translators like decide whether it was actually in the Bible or not.
Okay, so Lex says he was trained by big church. His training was in Catholicism, and then
That's big church.
Savage is throwing the gauntlet. Who's the better
Well-
Bible fanfic, the Book of Enoch or the Book of Mormon?
Sounds like Enoch. My
Both
God.
have
Enoch is the
aliens.
better
Yeah, they
fanfic.
both have aliens.
All right,
Oh
then
my
if we're going
God.
aliens, I'm bringing in Dianetics.
So to your point though,
Wait,
dude,
can I
like,
bring in Scientology?
That's Dianetics.
I was gonna say that's
oh,
Dianetics.
I didn't know that.
Just say
was a-
Scientology. Some of us are retarded.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck.
I'm
Honestly,
sorry.
What did I
Uh,
fucking knew what that was?
Catholicism is now a lot more honest because of the Dead Sea Scrolls. They were forced to change and take out a lot of books in the Bible because they didn't match with
the 3 codexes and the Dead Sea Scrolls. So that's what makes that
I
so.
was-
That's why people talk about it so much.
Is it codexes or codices?
Codex.
I don't know. Codices? Kodakai. I don't know.
Budokai Tenkaichi 3.
Oh,
So
God.
I was
plural
listening,
for
I was
X.
listening to a podcast yesterday. I don't remember what it was, but they had a couple Catholics on as guests,
Mhm.
and they predicted that the next pope was going to be a woman.
Oh God! Of course it is.
The
Just 'cause of
sad
the way-
part is,
I believe it.
Well,
it
how?
could be true.
There's
PEI
no
hitting
women
the church,
priests.
too.
Yeah, there is no women priest, but
Where? Not Catholic priest.
listen.
Well, there were only women prophetesses because there weren't enough male ones,
Listen.
I don't know anything about that.
and there
I-
was
I
one.
There
love
are
my
no
church.
female.
I love
They're
my
Episcopalians call themselves priests, and they have female priests, but the Catholic Church does not.
Mhm.
Listen, I love.
I'm
my
not even
church.
Catholic. I'm Lutheran.
I love
I
my
know that.
church.
I like
but
Lutheran.
it's been going downhill for many years. We have the fucking communist pope right now.
Mhm.
It's not a shocker that
Is
we
he
get,
communist or socialist?
a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
What's the
Or you know
difference?
what? They might have. I might have gotten that wrong. They might have predicted the next one is a black man, and then after that is a woman.
I don't care if
Actually,
it's a black man.
No.
The black man. There was actually a really good candidate for the pope that was black. I was like, yeah, that's actually
Sure.
he was actually a really cool dude and
Um,
like very strict on like Catholic rule,
Good.
and that's why he wasn't chosen.
There are no female priests. There are no female Catholic priests. So that would mean, first off, you'd have to make a woman a priest, and then the woman would have to be elevated basically to the position of cardinal or archbishop out of nowhere.
Right.
So
God.
that's not happening in 20 or 30 years.
No.
Fuck you, Adam. Fuck you, you stupid cocksucking whore.
Wow.
Tell me how you really feel.
He got the block. He got the block.
Oh,
That's my guess. That's my
damn.
guess.
Yeah,
That's exactly
Adam
what
got the
happened.
block from fucking Molly.
Oh, who
Trying
cares?
Fucking day. Oh,
So-
fucking goddamn day.
I was
Okay.
asking a question, but what about the
What is her
catacombs
name
of the
again?
Grand
Molly
Canyon
what?
that the aliens
Molly
built to save
Damon.
us from God's flood? I have not heard anything about that, and I have gone in some of these rabbit holes, and I have not heard of that one about catacombs in the Grand Canyon. I've heard the Great Flood created the Grand Canyon because, according to the Bible, water came down and up.
Mm,
All I know is tying into the religious thing right now. I'm just getting a lot of resurrection theme from the acolyte, trying to bring back the dead.
I hate Adam. I hate Adam. I'm angry. Shut up. I'm trying all
He's gonna bite you.
fucking
He's
day.
gonna bite. He's gonna bite Steve's face.
All right, let's see if she's going to make this a trans allegory, and we've got some woke Bible shit going on here.
Reads like this. And now the cry of the righteous has reached the heavens, and their lamentations have reached the end of the earth. And the great power of the righteous has not yet come to pass. And now the angels are holding their tears, and they cry out, for the ruin of the seed of Cain is upon us. Why would the angels be holding back tears and crying out that the destruction of the seed of Cain is upon us, unless
Because it's fake.
their seed is the seed of Cain? Hear me out. We know that angel is a misnomer for alien. We know that the specific species
What?
Here we go. Here we go.
When did that happen?
Listen, I checked out the moment
She's
said,
like,
"Look at me,
we
Doc. I'm not
know,
recording."
we know that angels is really just another word for aliens.
oh my
I'm not
god.
saying it's
No.
aliens, but it's aliens.
But it's totally aliens.
We know. We know.
of angels or aliens mentioned in the biblical text are men and only men. We know that the angels are divided into two distinct groups. We have the first group of
Grays.
angels, which is referred to as the 1/3, and we have
Wait. What'd she say? The first group's referred to as what?
the
one-
first
one
group of
third.
angels, which is
The one.
Wait,
third.
hold on. Wait, say that again. Say that.
Everybody shut
Two
up. Let her
groups, one-
speak.
distinct groups. We have the first group of angels, which is referred to as the 1/3, and we have the second group of angels referred to as the remaining 2/3.
Just got my occult name.
The halves?
The 33 percenters.
Oh, dude, don't go with 33. The Masons already took that.
No. Oh yeah.
Don't we have? Well, never mind.
When did I'm sorry, I have not been to church in years. And it's been years since I did any Bible study. When did it get confirmed that angels were aliens?
I don't know.
Is there a paper on this? Is it?
I think right. I think that's just
hold on.
To use a word that Steve used, I think it's some sort of cope for not being able to explain a lot of things.
I'm going to text my my college roommate, my good friend, who's a Lutheran minister, and ask him.
Wait, I thought that was the Indian dude.
No, he's a doctor.
Shocking.
So I'm shocking.
I'm all fine with angels being aliens and all this, but use actual text, not this fanfic shit.
Yeah.
If anybody's found God, it's the people that eat curry every day.
I still think aliens are
curry's good.
Chinese spy drones. That's always been my theory.
Probably the people who find God are the dumbasses who eat hot nuts.
Guys, we all know that Jesus was actually a forerunner, okay? And
what the fuck?
They were listen. The forerunners were mad with us that we crucified them, so they made the halo.
Oh, I thought you were talking about a car.
Me too.
Actually, what I did was I combined
both
Prometheus and Halo, and I forgot the name for Space Jockey, so I just said Forerunner.
Oh, are we sure this lady isn't an alien?
Well, no, but we know she doesn't have a father.
Yeah, I think she is.
Racist. Everything's being racist and sexist right now. I'm offended.
Maybe she's just maybe she's actually a prophet. She's an alien prophet.
Prophetess.
Wait.
Prophetess.
Brad, how did you get to racist and sexist? Are you saying that all black people are aliens?
Whoa.
No, you said she doesn't have a father. That's you being racist.
No, that's a stereotype.
Yes, I could accept
because
that.
it's true.
Moving on.
1/3 plus 2/3
equals 1.
She needs to quit. She needs.
We're really gonna do that, Matt? What the fuck? Thank you.
Wait, 1/3
equals 1, meaning all angels are accounted for in the metaphor. The first group of angels, called the Watchers, come down to earth to mate with human women and lose their access to heaven in Genesis chapter 1.
The Watchers were in Highlander.
Well, that's not. Didn't say what they were called.
We know Nephilim were a thing, I believe. Like,
This is literally
Nephilim,
combining all sorts of genre right now.
Hold on. Every other thing she said in the Bible, she's had up on the screen, right? She's had the verse on the screen. She does not have the aliens coming down and having sex with humans part from the Bible on the screen. I don't remember that. I've read Genesis a few times.
No,
I don't remember that at all.
No, that's where the Nephilim came from. The angels liked how beautiful the women were, so they came down and took man bodies, had sex with them, and then those women gave birth to giants because they were half angels.
Oh my god!
And then that's
angels.
And
the original sin is reptilian. It's a Goa'uld.
Well, no, all the Nephilim died because Noah in the ark. That's why God had Noah build the ark.
Well, the theory is that some Nephilim still exist, redheaded individuals, giants, essentially, but no
static
proof.
Not a ginger.
You're just stereotyping everybody tonight.
Static. When I say giant, I mean taller than the tallest NBA player.
We know what you're fucking talking about. The 11-foot tall fucking skeletons and shit they found.
There was one. Well, there was rumors of one, like a living one, being found over in the Middle East during the Afghan War.
That was just a Chinese test tube, baby.
Giant redheaded
Goliath wasn't a giant.
There was a giant redheaded man that came out of a cave and just brutalized a bunch of people.
That was after, because David is the father of Jesus.
So there was another show that brought this up, and I think it might have been Saturday Night Sith. And or maybe it was just on one of your gaming streams or something, but the Nephilim came up. And I've determined that if anyone on the show is closely related to the Nephilim, it is Fractured Filtered, because he is like 6'3" or something, and he's a ginger.
He's 6'3", 250 pounds or 230
No,
pounds.
I'm 400 pounds. So I've let myself go.
I was saying that you're Donald Trump in reality.
Yeah. 6'5", 250. Yeah.
Well, 6'3", 215.
With piercing blue eyes.
Mm-hmm.
I got green eyes.
Ooh, even
Close
better.
enough.
So you see, he might be like a 16th Nephilim or something.
The gingers are Nephilim.
32nd, a 64th,
That's why they're
128th,
soulless.
something like that. All right, let's listen to this weirdo some more.
Oh, goodness.
One. The second group of angels is kicked out of heaven at the Battle of Armageddon, which is substantiated by the fact that Satan still has access to heaven all the way through the book of Revelation.
That's not what I heard according to the Mormons.
Listen, the Mormons are also fanfic. They're just funny fanfic.
Yeah, they just.
What about
they
Xenu?
Just, Zorpo, or what's his name from
Xenu.
The Mormons are good people, dude. They got lots of money, so you just take it.
That's why they're good. Yeah, they got money.
And you just do
They
business.
pay
with
their
them.
contractors.
Yeah.
They're
Fact.
very nice people. I agree.
According to this Christian documentary about the Mormons, I saw the demons, the people that were demons were wait, no, never mind. There was three groups of angels according to the Book of Mormon. And the third group were the angels that couldn't decide on whether to agree with Jesus or Lucifer because they were brothers. And the ones who played neutral were now this is according to a documentary I saw that came out in the 80s or something. According to the angels that were neutral between the parties of Jesus and Lucifer, they were turned black and cast down to earth.
No, so the ones that were cast down were the ones that they were still angels. They were alleged to God, but they went down to have sex with the women and made the Nephilim. They were thrown back down to earth because they had sinned against God.
Holy shit. Breaking 1 hour ago, Tenet Media has been deleted.
Whoa.
Oh,
is
wow,
that the
entirely?
Lauren Chin one?
Yeah.
Dude,
there
were
just
parts of
looked
this
it up.
documentary that was animated. There were parts of the documentary that was animated, and there was actual interviews going on as well.
You know what's actually more weird about the whole Tenet stuff is Krigler and Poole are kind of like being buddy right now over it.
Anybody
Yeah,
named
have you noticed some of the tweets back and forth?
Yeah, they're kind of cool with each other for the moment.
Anybody
Because-
named Kriegler needs to change their name because of that show Archer.
His name's Adam.
Krigler.
It's actually
His name's
Krigler.
Adam Krigler.
Last name Krigler, yeah. And he
Yeah,
used to make
I
great
got out of
coffee.
sync with this shit. My brain
Yeah, I
started
haven't
breaking,
looked
and
into
I can quickly just ignored her.
Who's that
I'm-
libertarian whore? The big lady.
The big lady?
I forgot
You're
her
talking
name.
about
Aren't they all
glasses?
big?
Yes, glasses.
No, they're not
I know
all
who you're talking
big.
about. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
the
if
fucking
she's
annoying
quick,
twat nugget.
if she's quick to jump on it without trying to get some info on it, I'm very benefit.
Oh, you're talking about the fat chick.
Forgot her fucking name. She's
Doctor
an air
or
quote
something.
libertarian. She claims
Yeah, no,
to be
she's an authoritarian. Fucking
yes, authoritarian libertarian. Adam Krigler did a show with her, and then he was like, "Hey, this bitch is authoritarian." Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
It was really funny. He exposed the shit out of her.
I know who you're talking about. I can't think of her name.
Forgot her
She's so
name.
different.
Carla.
Carolyn.
Carolyn. Her.
Anyways,
Yeah,
yeah,
that
Tenet
broad-
Media is no longer online.
I have to see where
Wow.
this is going. I could stop, but I kind of have to see where this is going.
No, I want to see what's going on. I'm curious, bro.
Fine.
Prof brought up the fact the Cylons have to come in at some point here.
Fine.
And is even read going up and down heaven in the book of Job. Just to be clear, they're all bad guys. However,
Also, she is right. Lucifer was going up and back and forth to heaven in the Book of Job.
Yep.
That is
Jesus,
correct.
when Jesus became king, he threw him down.
We've been deceived into believing that one is good and one is evil. This is often depicted in
God.
pop culture like this. In this picture, we see that an angel is on one shoulder and a demon is on the other. Although both are on different sides, the angel and the demon are left out of the mind, meaning neither has access to the divine mind, aka the Holy Spirit, aka the kingdom of heaven that resides in me and you. Putting all of that together, then, we get that Adam and Eve are not the first people. The first
What?
They were the Enets. They were the trees.
I've
The
given
tree
up trying.
fuckers.
I've
So
given
this
up
is why
trying.
William Shatner wants to be a tree.
I've given up trying to like listen to her. My head hurts. I'm looking.
It's
I'm
interesting.
scrolling Twitter.
I think she's a nut job,
Yeah.
but it's fun to listen to.
Yeah,
It's
you're
kinda
like those
interesting.
science people, like those doctors that see like some disgusting mucusy injury, and you're like, fascinating.
No, I'm not like that at all.
Disgusting. I'm intrigued.
people did not reproduce by way of sex. They were fruitful and multiplied by way of willing it to be so through chaos or oneness. Then angels, aka interdimensional beings, aka aliens, came to Earth to have sex with women, which was a previously unknown process to them. This act of aliens having sex with Earth women disrupted chaos,
told them
which
to
was
have sex.
previously only good. This disruption of chaos or oneness created duality, therefore awakening the knowledge of good and evil.
She was using clips from Good and Evil. That fucking
Yeah.
show with David.
Oh,
Tennant.
so it's not her fucking theory. She just watched the movie.
Is that what this is? Is that what this is from?
Yeah, she just watched the movie. That's it.
Just watched that fucking show and now that's what she's
Oh
going
my!
off
It's
of.
not her theory.
She stole it from what's his face.
Yeah, that's what it looks
Do your
like.
research, Static. What sort of fucking host are you? Let us fucking go through this torture? Like, that was worse than the Acolyte.
I don't watch. I'm sorry, I haven't seen the show. By
Neither
Neil
have
Gaiman
I, but I'm guessing that's what
about
that,
about Good and Evil or whatever.
because that's where she was getting all those last clips from, was from that show, I guess, because that's where they showed David Tennant turning into human
Yeah,
form.
did anyone watch the show with David Tennant and the Neil Gaiman show? I can't even remember what it's called.
No, it has Neil Gaiman attached to it.
I've
now it
checked
has
it out a
Richard
few
Tennant in it.
times. It looked fun at the beginning, and then I don't know. Yeah.
Everyone
You
should
wanna-
know.
I
you
watched
wanna
it because
watch-
of David
Neil
Tennant
Gaiman.
and Neil Gaiman.
You
Everyone
want
should
to
know
watch
what
a
the fuck when he married that broad from the Dresden Dolls.
You want to watch a decent like twist on the Bible? Watch the movie The Shack. Better yet, read the book. It's even better.
If you want a good show about the Bible, watch the Bible from history.
The Bible.
That was actually a good that was actually a good miniseries.
If I'm gonna
Do you
learn
know what
about the
movie was
Bible, I'm
terrible?
watching Veggie
Wait.
Tales.
Did Molly lock her account?
VeggieTales
Did
is
Molly lock
good.
her account?
He said Molly locked all her replies.
Oh, what a whore.
We're gonna be talking. All right, so next, I'm just gonna announce this now.
Whore.
Next week, we're doing a kind of state of the culture war thing. We've gotten some pretty big victories on certain sides against the woke mafia. We're gonna cover those, and I've assigned the most perfect person to help look for some not so victories that have taken place recently, and that would be Fractured Filter, because he likes to keep people in check, and I think that's healthy.
Yeah, I seem to be the reminder of negativity. Yeah, I'll try and find some juicy stuff though.
The whole Geeks and Gamers thing inspired this, and I didn't want to cover it this week because there might be some other stuff that comes from this. We'll wait and see.
Yeah,
it was also way too quick. But I mean, that is literal. What happened with Geeks and Gamers and Erotic all them this week? That is literal culture warring. Like they're battling. I don't know.
Like I said, definitely some flashbacks to the old Gamergate days for sure.
Yeah. And we'll see if the next step gets any footing, I think, by this time next week.
Just replace
will
journos
not.
with shitty YouTube Star Wars shills.
Well, the next step is Adpocalypse 4.0 or whatever.
How many are we on with those?
I know. There are
Why
no
can't I spell
ads.
campaign? Why can't I spell campaign?
Because
you're
there's a G
retarded.
in it.
Because you're in Kansas.
Well, I knew there was a G in it. I was really fucking that up. I don't know how the hell I fucked that up.
But so that will be next Thursday. We're gonna get a whole thing set up. That will be most of the conversation. In the meantime,
I'm sorry, what? I missed it. What'd you say?
next week is going to be kind of like a state of the culture war thing.
Oh, okay.
Why isn't my page loading? What the hell's going on?
Your
Ding
browser
dong.
sucks.
You know you can stream porn and not get viruses, right?
Daily Mail fucking hates me, is what it is.
Oh, that again, yeah.
No,
on.
Molly just tried to say, just to be clear, I did not create this. The whole post that she quote tweeted, sent around and stuff.
Oh, jeez.
Obviously, didn't know. She also said she
shit,
has
Sherlock.
no idea who the original creators are, but she still participated in an organized harassment campaign. So I'll quote tweet that as I pray I get the block.
Oh, for God.
I just don't get this shit. I mean, guys, I'm sorry. The show got canceled. It happens.
Yep.
They
That's one of
lit
the
out.
things.
They literally went out and said, "There's more of us than there are of you. If there are more of you than us, why isn't the show back?" You're saying the minority got the show canceled? Your logic is faulty. You're saying they caved to this vocal minority while so many other people wanted this. Where's the ratings? Did
Nah,
we change everyone's minds?
I think
Is
the
that
far
what
right
happened?
is back, baby, and I'm all part of it. I'm all for it. We're back.
Oh my God! I just pulled up Molly Damon's page. This is the most glamorous shot of this woman I've ever seen in my fucking life.
Oh, 100%. She wishes she could be Amaranth.
That's exactly. Oh my God, you're right. That's what it looks like, kind of. She's like got
Send
her all.
me- Send me the link.
It's just
Her
her. It's just her Twitter page. Just
I
at
don't
Molly
know.
Damon.
I put it in the private.
You say want to be Amaranth. huh?
Look at her photo. I've seen this woman
okay.
on streams. This is way made up.
Well, there's another.
Thought it was some other woman that was the first one that came out with all this shit.
I think Molly Damon was just the biggest one because she's a part of Star Wars Explained.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but then there was another bint that nobody is recognizing because her profile account looks nothing like she does on her TikTok. Sawyer Loves Star Wars is her name, and she was the bitch on that huge TikTok compilation that was going like, Amanda Stenberg was facing alt-right harassment campaigns the entire time. That like she was the main one. Yeah, she's all over the place.
Here's how you know she's a nut job.
Oh my God!
No, how you know she's a nut job is by her fucking bio.
I didn't even look. I just started looking.
Wait, look at her photo. Look at this photo of this chick. This is a glamour shot. This is. I have seen this woman on stream with her.
Are you talking about the one in the tux?
That chick. I dropped a load on her
Whatever.
face.
Oh yeah, I mean she's got the pronouns. Do the colored hearts mean anything? I guess. Oh no, those aren't the trans colors. I don't know.
I don't know what they are.
Anymore. It's too confusing. Half of Star Wars Explained. What the male
Star Wars
half?
explain.
Star Wars Sexplained. Correct.
It's a
Yeah,
flat level. It's a
explain.
flat surface. It is not a three-dimensional sex. It is a two-dimensional layer. in the
Oh my
star.
God, Kelnaka 1 is out this week, guys. We can go get Kelnaka the comic book.
I don't know what that is.
I thought it was a football player. I was like, oh shit, who? I was like, who got hurt? Who?
Oh shit! Did you hear
I gotta
about this?
redraft.
Wait, did you hear about these?
it's
These
called waiver wire.
actual football names, college football players' names, which are ridiculous, sound like the Key and Peele skit.
That's the best skit of all time.
There's actual names. There's actual
Yeah.
like these are actual players. Have you heard about this?
Puka, dude, is a fucking stud. That is like
Who?
the best wide receiver name of all time, bro. Puka
Which one?
Nuka. The Rams wide receiver.
These are college players. Quarterback, General Booty,
Fuck yeah. First round.
Octavius Oxendine, Legend Journey, Tommy Running Rabbit. DeColdis Crawford,
That's my
Fat
son.
Watts. Oh wait, from my school, memorable factor. We have Clay Oven, Angel Tombs, Pig Cage, DC Pippin,
Cage, you mean DSP?
Midnight Steward, Tiger Shanks, Kobe Six Killer, Rhino Tapatuawa. Who else we got?
That's a blocker
Tree
right there.
Babalada, Raisin Del Gaddy. These are kids' names.
Oh.
Great. I'm loving
The-
it.
This is not fake. These are actual college football players right now.
This sounds like that sounds like some shit from the XFL back in the day with like he hate me and shit like that.
Yeah, but there's a Key and Peele skit where they do the same thing.
Yeah,
It was like
I love it.
10 years ago.
It's great. It's perfect,
and
dude.
then he says he says the normal ring completely wrong.
I think it started out of AA Ron. So
AA Ron.
Yeah.
Hey, Ron.
That was a good.
Oh, it's just
present. I gotta go pick up my kid. You're excused.
Where's my? Why won't it? Dumb.
Oh, the Daily Mail stuff still screwing up.
Yes and no.
oh Jesus Christ. The dude's in he's at DragonCon. He's in his fucking Leia costume again.
Oh,
Again?
Again. He must really
He's
like
been
it.
in the
No, it
Leia
can't be
costume more
again.
than once.
Why are you looking
No, he
at a
hasn't.
dude in a Leia costume?
Wait,
It's Star Wars
That's-
Explains. It's Molly Damon's husband.
What's the difference between him dressing as Leia and Chris Gore dressing up as Leia?
It's both degenerates.
the difference there is
I think it's a big
no,
difference.
the difference because Chris Gore did it to be comical
Yes.
and for a joke.
I'm acting
Look-
retarded, guys. See?
No, look how embarrassing
It's
this
a
is.
joke.
He's empowered by how gay he is.
Did Chris
Yeah,
Here's
he's
the
empowered by.
Did Chris Gore
You're
do it at the
excusing
same
one for
event
the
more
other.
than once?
No, he only did it once, and
He did it
said
once.
He wasn't like famous or anything yet.
'Cause
Someone
I
took a
was going to
picture-
say if he did it more than once, but I would give the excuse of him dressing as Princess Leia for Halloween once and going to Comic Con as Princess Leia.
Well, it's also,
No, it was a
like-
party. It wasn't con. It was just a party.
well, you
Oh,
also
it was
have to take
Halloween.
into account
That's even
who
more
Chris-
acceptable.
Yeah.
You also have to take into account who Chris is. Who Chris is as a
Yep.
person versus Star Wars Explained as a person.
Yeah, exactly.
Chris is gonna do that stuff as a joke. Oh my
He's
god,
a
what the
clown.
fuck
He
did you
wants
do?
to entertain people.
Mm-hmm.
Kel's right.
Sorry, I
This
just
is
saw
this
a
is-
video of
those
something
names
that
are straight from Idiocracy.
I cannot show on YouTube because I'm pretty sure somebody basically dies in it
Uh-oh.
because it was
Oh.
the most
Oh, no.
retarded thing I've ever seen.
Oh no.
Well,
Oh,
I've
God,
got
that
I've got a
stinks,
topic
bro.
to talk about that is one of Dermy's favorites. Now, this headline has been updated as of yesterday morning. This came out 2 nights ago,
One of my favorites.
but it was the talk of the town last year.
Yep.
Travis Kelsey's team call in lawyers over leaked contract that claimed to reveal the
Oh
exact
yeah, this
date
is wild.
his relationship with
Yep.
Taylor Swift would end. Fake PR strategy documents spread online gave illusion their year-long love story was a sham.
So I don't
Oh,
think this
no.
proves anything because I did see the story and it was like okay. I don't know how accurate any of this shit is. I don't know what's what. I don't know, but at the same time, what this is essentially, if it is true, what it is essentially a breakup document. And I'm willing to bet because these are, and I'm going to take this as legitimate. Okay.
Mhm.
These are two very high profile individuals that have a very publicized relationship all over the place. if they break up, they probably do need some legal documents to say, hey, we can't say this. We have to be very polite towards each other. You know, we're both very high profile. We're both very specific here. If we're breaking up, we're breaking up. But behind,
if you're
can't
getting
say this stuff publicly.
well, if you're getting paid that much money to be a superstar football player, there's a lot of things you can't do. Like you can't go skydiving, right? You can't do a bunch of dumb shit that gets you hurt. I don't even think you should be like an actor if you're a football player. And so like legit spending too much time with your celebrity girlfriend could be in your contract because you get paid way too much money to have a distraction like a pop star in our building dating you. Like that's my only defense of this.
So hold on.
It's a PR stuff.
So this
that's my galaxy brain.
Hold on. There's no evidence at all here that either Tay or Kelsey know shit about this.
The fact you call her Tay makes
yes, I did.
In my heart.
I know. That's why I did it. There's no evidence that Swift or Kelsey actually know this happened. They have PR firms that work for them. A PR's firm is to cover their client's ass. This is the same thing. Every news agency has on record right now a pre-canned story if a former president of the United States dies out of nowhere. It's ready to go. This is what is planned in case it ever happens. The weird thing is that there's a date on it. The fact that this exists does not surprise me because the PR firms are like, we have to think proactively. Look, 50% divorce rate, couples don't make it. Taylor Swift has a history. So to cover my client's ass, I'm going to prepare this just in case so we're not behind the ball. That's what I think this is. That doesn't surprise me. The fact there's a date in there is weird.
What I think is the reason the date's in there is that's when they're going to go public that they broke up.
Interesting. I'm going to go real galaxy brain.
So in Brad's position is, hey, this is in case they eventually break up. Whereas with my position is they've already broken up. They just need to find a time to go public with the fact that they broke up, protect their assets, protect their connections. That's essentially what they're doing.
If that's true, you do that.
But you also have to realize we're not talking about, Jimmy and Susie who live down the street are like everyday
this isn't like
we're talking about
if any of us break up with our significant others.
No, I get it.
But I want to believe that it was the most PR stunt, that it was not real, but there's only like hearsay evidence to point to that. Like this isn't the evidence that proves that it was all fake. This is just evidence that, hey, they're doing PR because they're about to break up.
I'm gonna go galaxy brain and say like this is to like make the relationship seem more authentic. You know what I mean? To leak like a fake, like, oh, it's just a contract, guys. No, it's probably fake.
Travis Kelce got a podcast deal from Amazon the same size as Joe Rogan.
Bro,
he is the most. Well, it's him and his brother.
It's him and his brother of all time.
Yeah, his brother.
Yes, he is
a bigger unknown.
Kelsey might be a decent. He's decent tight end, but he's so fucking overrated.
If he wasn't on the
annoying.
Chiefs, bro, with Andy Reid, there's no way he's a number one tight end. No,
nobody would know his name if it wasn't for the fact he's on the Chiefs.
He's gonna be the poor man's Gronk here soon.
There are so many athletic tight ends.
Gronk was actually up the street the other day from my office at one of the a fast food restaurant that he's got ownership in, serving food randomly. That people like, go see Gronk. I'm like, what the heck are you talking about?
Autograph?
Gronk is, dude. You do that when you're injured and retired.
Mm-hmm.
Go sell yourself for your personality, but he's not because he's so loaded he doesn't have to.
I'm of the mind the whole thing is mostly horseshit. I think they like each other, but were they have it was definitely maybe they were a couple or whatever, but it was so manufactured.
Yeah.
And
wait, don't forget we had a recent story. Now we haven't
advantage of that. The relationship didn't stand a chance.
Pull up Kel's chat real quick.
We've not heard much from.
Take it when you go through what this document was laying out. this is one of the things that it was preventing. It was in allowing things like this to go on. That's another aspect to think about a document like this. Don't disparage the Chiefs. Don't do this. Don't go after these things. That's another reason why I think this is a legitimate document, and why I think they've probably
Because
already
she
broken
does
up,
that
and they're
shit.
just trying to establish,
A
hey,
couple
we can't
things.
do this.
A couple other things. We've not heard much of Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce since like the Super Bowl, right? Not them as a couple. Now, the first thing I've heard was a couple weeks ago, Travis saying, or someone saying, oh yeah, she's drawing up plays for the Chiefs. She's really into football. I'm like, okay, that's odd.
Bro,
That's horseshit.
Get the fuck out of my locker room. You are such a huge distraction. I can't believe it.
She's not really there.
God.
I think I know someone in the St. Louis area, Kansas City area, who said Travis just bought like this giant mansion and everything.
White dudes for Kamala.
Of course, there's also
She's
the rumor
definitely
that
voting for Kamala.
there's also the rumor that Taylor Swift is gay. I've heard people say that too.
That's a rumor. I don't believe that rumor.
So now
I know it's like
there was a
Germany being
comment earlier
straight.
that I wanted to bring up because a lot of people have been saying this. Fucking Mahomes' wife is based as fuck.
Mm,
No,
She is-
no, okay.
Kinda.
Okay,
No,
so
it's not
just because she
based.
has one decent
Yeah.
position doesn't
We
mean
can't
we
do
should be
this.
going around spreading her name. She has
That's the
one good
problem
thing.
with
It's a
the right
step
side.
in the right
No, no, no,
direction.
no.
I'm warming
No,
up to
so,
her.
like, she is a little bit based. But here's the thing. She's the most annoying
I
twat
know.
nugget out there. She's
She's
a
a-
stain on the Chiefs. Mahomes looks at her and tells her to shut the fuck up finally because she and Mahomes' fucking brother are nightmares
God,
for
his
the
brother.
Chiefs.
Jackson
Oh,
is so
God.
bad.
The fuck
Jackson
up.
Mahomes.
Oh,
Oh
He
my god.
danced on
You're
the
the
fucking
worst.
grave of Sean Taylor, dude.
They are the worst fucking parts of
I
the
know.
fucking Patrick Mahomes, and Patrick Mahomes is fucking great.
Yeah,
I think Swift is
Patrick
worst.
Mahomes' wife is a drunk that is just a loose cannon, and she is not someone you want representing anything.
It's based that she stood up for what she believes in.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
that's
definitely.
it. Everything else about her is like, let's not be putting her fucking name on a goddamn shirt and go like, I love her because she's an awful person.
It's a step in
And
the right
I'm not
direction.
talking about, like,
It's
morally,
different.
it's
She makes
Oh, no.
okay. So it's different from annoying. She makes Patrick Mahomes look bad in public.
Mhm.
I can't remember what's some of the drama. She has stirred up fucking drama.
she's banned from the
Patrick
Chiefs
Mahomes.
locker room. That's
She
how
what?
bad she is. She's banned from the Chiefs locker room. That's how
Oh,
bad
oh,
she is.
yeah.
Like, she's awful. The Chiefs actually hate her.
That's
Like,
sad.
she's drunkard. She goes around to too many parties. She's your stereotypical. You know the South Park Paris Hilton thing that they did.
Yeah.
That's her. Except
Yeah.
that's her.
All-star
kids with
housewife,
fucking-
Patrick
Huh?
Mahomes' wife. Let's make this
Yes.
happen.
Huh?
What are you doing?
A fucking reality TV show featuring
Oh.
Mahomes' wife.
Oh God, please no.
Steve,
Patrick
why'd your
Mahomes-
audio go to shit? You used to sound better when you were at the counter.
Go
No,
fuck
he sounded-
yourself.
Now you sound
He
like
sounds
you're in a
horrible.
fucking padded room.
He sounds horrible no matter
I
what.
am.
I kind of like the video that they keep sharing of
Oh,
her
yeah.
where she's like,
His
Patrick
dad, too, his
said-
dad catching that DUI right before the last Super Bowl or whatever. That
oh,
wasn't his first one.
fuck,
What's
dude.
funny, like, it's the most weirdest thing. Like, Patrick Mahomes is all of his bad PR is his family, not
Mhm.
him.
Yeah.
And it's like, I feel sorry for the dude because he's a great quarterback.
And he's
a great
like-
quarterback.
He comes
Yeah.
off super clean cut.
he is.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he's super cool and awesome, but everything else around him is shit. My
Did you
wife's
just call
a
me
drunkard.
mullet clean cut?
Brother's a piece of shit.
My brother's a fucking jackass. My wife's a goddamn drunk, and my dad's a goddamn drunk. What the fuck?
Yup. It's sad.
All right. So I have one more topic before we get into the stuff that Steve's going to find boring.
Mm.
We're already there, bro.
Why
That's
don't you
the
just go
politics.
shove your butt plug in you?
Too late.
Put you on your cock cage.
It's been in the whole
Sponsors, I send it to
time.
you.
It's not big enough to be caged.
So
They have cages for that. Don't you worry.
this weekend, we ran out of irony.
We did.
We ran out of irony this weekend.
Oh, are you talking about the fucking straight people that decided to put dildos in their pants, and then the trannies said, "You don't use my gender like this." You OnlyFans
Yes.
thoughts.
That was so
Yes.
funny.
What?
Both also said by an OnlyFans thought that's trans.
Yeah.
Yes.
Great.
The
Oh my
thoughts
God, wait.
are at war.
Oh, what?
The tranny,
Let
the tranny thoughts
let them
versus the
fight.
straight thoughts.
let them fight.
So these two chicks put fake dicks in their pants and triggered the trans. And so I'm not going to play the video, but I'll just go through some of the tweets that I believe
Why
Colin
can't we
wrote.
Why can't we play the video?
Because music.
Oh,
And also,
Well,
I don't
mute the
care to watch
video.
the whole video. We can just read the tweets and move on.
It's weird.
So people like this need to hang in the gallows.
Jesus.
Wow.
You should kill yourself, you stupid broke bitch. Get out of our spaces.
Wow.
It's so good. I love hate.
Get
Wait,
out of
this
your
is the
spaces,
tolerant
huh?
left.
What
Tolerant
space do
left.
you have?
Yep, tolerant left.
What space do they have? They don't have a fucking space. They took themselves out of the damn game.
Yep.
What rights don't they have?
Hope you die a horrible death, cisoids. Choke on the dildos that you have in those pants. I hope you suffocate slowly.
Nice.
Wow, these
Small time
I
republic.
don't.
Is fake bold stolen valor?
Yes.
I don't know. Not if it makes me laugh.
Wait, is it still? Oh my god.
Is it stolen valor? Well, yes. Even if you're a
it
chick
valor?
that decides, even if you're like a I cannot speak, biological chick, and you go through the whole process and get a fake dick like surgically grafted to your body out of your skin fat and shit like that.
That doesn't make
that's
me
still
laugh.
stolen valor.
Hey, wait a minute. When are these people making these comments going to get arrested for hate speech?
Well, I mean, depends on the state you
question.
live in, right?
Mm-hmm. And country.
I've always wanted to curb stomp two people at once with both feet.
Wow.
I thought Steve might like that one.
He's jerking off to this.
I told the owner of the company I work for, he's like, I'm gonna go bite something, and it was around lunchtime, and I was like, "There's a curb right there," and he kind of giggled.
Damn, Steve.
So Samantha says, "Oh, fuck off and stop profiting off trans people. Everyone knows it's dildos in your knickers."
Wait, hold on. Think about this.
Do
Stop
we know?
profiting off trans people. Literally, that is what the
Oh,
newest thing is.
Yep.
Because
What,
and I've said it before, gay marriage went away. Gay marriage was legalized. So now the alphabet community needs to find another profit. Same thing with the environmental thing. Global warming went away. We had, before global warming, there was global cooling. Then we had global warming. Now we're just going all climate change because
make it broader.
it's all a cash industry. Same thing with racism. It's
I have a
all
question.
about the
What-
Benjamins.
What if these girls were gonna be trained to fucking male to female tranny to thoughts and stuff like that? Would they still be doing
We
this?
don't know what they identify as either.
It's true. It's true.
I don't have their pronouns.
Under the rules that the alphabet community made, we don't know how they identify. I'm following their rules. So how dare you presume these girls do not identify that way? How do you know that one of these people is not a trans person? The
Yeah.
problem is when you make up rules, they change all the fucking time. There are no rules. Did I just
Well,
go
I like
Schechter
it.
with the hands?
We're
Sure
not
did.
done. We've got many more tweets to go through with these fucking psychos. Like this one from Rodon O'Neill. My breasts and ween are both real, and I grew them myself.
Oh my god.
Oh,
No.
wait, stop.
No, you
Time,
didn't.
Time.
You didn't.
Time.
Oh, my ass.
Say that again. My breasts in ween are
My
real.
breast and ween are both real, and I grew them myself.
Okay, now Jeremy could say that also. Wait, Dermy can say
mean-
that also.
It's amazing.
But not like that. That's
No.
that's
I'm
not,
pretty certain you can't
that's
grow
not
them
what they're trying
together.
to say. Well,
Well,
and-
there's
and-
hermaphrodites.
so you guys can't really tell. Let me go full screen. You still can't really tell, but there's like, from according to this picture, there's a decent amount of cleavage.
Well, we can
No
just check that
fucking way,
person's
bro.
Twitter.
No way, bro.
Oh.
Someone pull
Oh,
up
no, these
real Don O'Neill.
Oh, let me go some
I
incognito.
dare you. And then is that the last one?
Real
Nope,
Don
we got
O'Neill.
one more. Yeah, I challenge you to go and be trans in real life and then keep faking it online. We all know you couldn't hang.
Oh God. Fucking puns here.
I don't know why I fucking laughed at that one. That one I found funny. How do you spell O'Neill?
We
I don't know.
who's
Oh,
hanging.
here it is right here.
one F.
ROE.
No.
I don't know
Wait,
what this is. Your friendly neighborhood trans woman.
What?
You lost me at friendly.
Yeah, she's not so she's not so friendly if she's threatening to kill somebody.
You've also got this irony here. Seeing cis girls shoving dildos in their pants and pretending to be trans for money makes me so annoyed. My gender isn't your costume.
That is what. By the way, that is real quick. The person saying that is one of the largest trans OnlyFans models. Actually, I
Oh,
think it
really?
is the largest trans OnlyFans model.
So what are you, Kiana?
Hey, here's a question.
Are you a dude or are you a chick?
Well, they don't have the whole vocal surgery.
Vocal surgery?
Don't care. They are fucked in the head. This makes
If
no damn
in the
sense.
morning, wait.
Yeah.
If you've not gone through the
vo-
surgery, if you've not
So-
gone through
so-
the full surgery, and each morning you have to wake up and put on things to make your gender look different, isn't that kind of a costume? Just saying.
Yeah,
Right.
because
That
but-
adds
so
up.
Going back to that Star Wars sex bling dude, he was wearing a costume
Yeah.
that made him look like Princess Leia in the most horrific way possible. And thank God that didn't appear. That would destroy all of our 10, 12-year-old lives in 1983. Jesus.
Kel brings up a great point. He says, isn't giving 5-year-olds fake pecker the same as what these ethoughts are doing?
No, no, it's not, Kel, because those 5-year-olds truly understand who they are. Those 5-year-olds may not be able to drive a car. They may not be able to register for selective service. They may not be able to get a tattoo. They may not be able to vote. They may not be able to buy alcohol or make significant life-changing decisions. But those 5-year-olds absolutely can change their gender and have sexual change surgery at 5 years old because they know that. Also, it has been scientifically proven that people do not become adults until 25. I don't believe that shit, but whatever. You can't get a tattoo until you're 18, but you can literally dismember yourself in the name of gender affirming care.
I'm double checking right now. Yeah, Kiana still has.
I don't give a damn what an adult does. If an adult wants to do that to themselves, that's fine.
Kiana
But
still has
the whole thing where you're pushing this on children, I'm sorry, I got a certain place in my mind just based on past experience when it comes to child abuse.
I mean, no. So I can't believe that this is a thing. I went to Kiana's page. I have to share this. I have to.
Estrogen evil. What?
So
I made sure that this is
before you share that, I've got this.
This is
I've got
on
this
par
last
with
one
this.
here. if you're a cisgendered woman and you think it's okay to pretend to be trans to catfish people and make money off of them, then a sincere fuck you to you. Being trans for real, we deal with real threats and harassment daily. Please end this stupid and hurtful trend. It's just sad. Catfish was the key word that they used there, which is something that they do all over fucking dating apps and shit.
Right.
I was watching we were watching Jeopardy tonight because that's what we do. And Amy Schneider was on. Do you know who Amy
Man,
Schneider
you really
is?
are old.
Yeah,
No, I don't.
So
Amy Schneider.
Hold on, let Brad speak.
Amy
ahead,
Schneider is a trans woman. And like a legit Jeopardy champion. She won like 26 weeks or something. I mean, like long time on there. And she was talking about, they were talking about, who you're thankful for. And she recognized, certain trans individuals who risk their lives every day. And I'm like, I'm trying to understand what is happening in the world with trans people that they are literally at risk every day. I mean, is there a trans hunting squad out there? I mean, is it analogous to like black people are hunted by cops every day? Remember that storyline, that narrative? I don't understand in this country, not, Iran,
there's a trans
but in this
genocide going
country, are there people literally out there hunting trans people?
You didn't know about the trans genocide that's going on?
Yeah.
I've heard
Look,
the trans
look
genocide.
outside your house. Okay, go touch grass and go find.
Go outside and look at all the trans bodies that are dead in the streets. Oh wait, there's 14% of them are surviving. Okay.
Let's also remember the actual
40%,
percentage.
There's a 40% mortality rate. Okay,
I think it's more than
40% of them die. 40% of them die daily. That's the genocide.
I'll give it.
And 22. Don't
Ignore
forget
who's causing it.
how many veterans commit suicide?
But
Ooh, a lot.
Less,
but it's way more than it should be.
Well, yeah, right.
Well, it's all more than.
How many? Wait, are there more veterans than there are trans people?
Yes, significantly
Living?
more.
This is math that I
The
don't
trans
think we should be
population, from what I've seen, is 0.5, 0.6%.
So okay. Here's Kiana, quote tweeting herself. The whole cis thing.
What? Oh, that's
She
a
took
Keir Parma. That's a
screenshot
Keir
of
Starmer
this
parody.
person, Hazel Appleyard. I'm screaming, what? My gender isn't your costume. Thank you, transphobe Twitter, for making this tweet viral and giving me my most profitable day on OnlyFans. Okay, but I want to point something out that I noticed when I was pulling this up. One, she's pointing out like the joke, but we don't know your gender either. You say she, he.
That's because they flip flop. They switch to whatever they fucking feel like.
E-girl,
Wait a minute.
but
Wait a minute.
With a penis or whatever.
Wait a minute. What about burlesque shows where the person is not actually a trans person? They just want to dress up and drag to make money in a burlesque show.
It all has to go.
Quit.
I don't care if it's the same thing. As long as it's an adult venues.
No.
Got to this point.
Hold on.
That's not the point.
Oh, okay, Brad, you say your point because you were going first, and then I want to talk with Fraction.
Yeah, not talking about adult or anything. The point is this: these girls are basically putting on a show, and they're pretending to be trans, right? So there are burlesque shows where like men dress up in drag, and it's not their lifestyle. They just do it for performative reasons. So maybe they aren't gay. Maybe they aren't trans identifying. They're just like, hey, I can make money like this. Maybe I got a body that looks like a chick, and I'm going to go out there and make money off it. They're not gay. They're not a trans lifestyle. They're just making money off it. So how's that different?
Can I?
So
Can I say something?
if it's quick, because I want it, because what what Brad just said and what Fracture wants to talk about kind of wants to lead into the next thing I want to talk about.
I'm going to say this. There's several drag queens that are trying to say that they are part of the trans movement. A good example was, I cannot remember the name of the YouTube channel right now, but they do the whole, can you tell if this is this thing or that, like politically, or like person on steroids or whatever. They did one recently. Can you pick out the Trump supporter, which was actually a good episode. And they had a drag performer there in full getup saying that they are part of the trans community. So yeah, they'll just say they're trans.
They're getting their special brownie points.
And that used to not be that way.
Yeah.
It used
I need to send you guys the link to that. I need to send you guys that link to that one. That was weird.
Now, unless I'm mistaken here, Fractured, you were about to say you are of the mind that all the drag queen stuff needs to stop.
Yes, it's a desensitization of leading us to these sort of paths, making it normalized, accepted, and stuff like that to push towards transgenderism. That is each little extra step towards the line. And you keep allowing certain things, it's going to keep being pushed. Got gay marriage, got all that stuff. You got a sexualized fetish being allowed. All right, cool. All right. Don't be shocked when it gets to these points again. Everything leads to a certain direction.
Maps.
So, out of curiosity, are you
Maps? Yes.
Are you against gay marriage as well?
I mean, again,
the only reason why I'm for gay marriage is because I think everyone should be allowed to get divorced too.
I don't think anyone. I
appreciate the distinction. There's a distinction on gay marriage.
Slippery slope.
I don't like all
distinction on gay marriage.
Listen,
they are unnatural part of the human race.
Let me chime in on this one. I'm the guy here who has the questionable sexuality. Even I'm not for gay marriage. I think marriage is a religious institution, and by the letter of the law within Christianity, it says that a man should not lay with another man as he does with a woman. By the way, that also goes with women. Because of that, I do not think it is okay for. I find it an encroachment on church and state, and it's a 100%. bad move, and it's the state forcing itself onto the church. Vice versa.
Hold on. Question to Jeremy then. Exclude the term marriage.
Yes.
Huh? Exclude the term marriage. Would you oppose gay civil unions? Gay legal civil unions?
No.
I think gay people should have to get married and lose half their shit like married couples.
Damn it.
Listen, so
you know what? Wait, do you understand? Family lawyers, family law lawyers are like, thank God for gay marriage. We just increased our clientele.
Yeah, yes, I see your things, Prof. Go fuck yourself. Listen, when it comes to gay marriage, I'm fine with gay civil unions, whatever you want to do there. When it comes to marriage, though, that is a religious thing. That is a part of like religion. I cannot. Those two worlds should not be colliding. Civil unions is one thing. Marriage, though, is like it is a title for an actual thing. It is an actual process. It is a religious institution in and of itself. It is a sacrament in some religious cases as well. It defiles that. It defiles what it is supposed to represent, where a civil union is relatively the same thing, but it's not within the religious confines.
Right. It's not done in a church.
Yes. You can have a whole ceremony that you want, just don't do it in a church, and don't force a church to allow. Don't force a church to have to do it. It's an encroachment on it's the separation of church and state, which wasn't really supposed to be a thing, but it is what it is. People want to say that it's a thing. Well, this is the state now enforcing its will on the church.
I think that's what makes America more free, because that was a problem with European regimes, man, is that the church had more power than the actual state, and both were just corrupt.
Yeah.
But now they're just using the church to make sure they collect taxes from everyone by forcing them to get married. That's why you can't get. That's why what we advocate for can't happen, because through the marriage process is how they collect taxes.
I think small time. If gays could get married, then thoughts could stuff dildos in their panties.
Yeah.
Now, okay, I want to go to Fractured's point about the slippery slope.
Oh boy,
because there are parts of me that 100% agree with you. There are parts of me that I completely agree with you, that the slippery slope and all that, and fucking people were calling that the slippery slope back in the 90s, right?
Right.
Now they were also the people, some of the people that were saying that were also the authoritarian right that was ruining things for everyone, right?
James Lindsay.
More feds. I mean, that's what it is nowadays, right? Dissenting sides on the right, it's all feds. So, hey, they were feds then, they're feds now.
Well, I mean, most of the not all of them were feds. Like some of them were accurate. I'm not going to disagree there, but I mean, like James Lindsay, for example, he comes out very hard against all this stuff. Yet he's a bachelor, and it's been reported that he enjoys the company of younger men.
Oh boy!
I'm not talking Epstein. I'm not talking Epstein. I mean, like
just younger men.
Yeah. Like we have to remember a lot of the Republicans that were railing against gay marriage and all the gay stuff, they ended up coming out as, being discovered as like enjoying it themselves. So it's like,
now,
but as we learned,
probably
a lot of former Democrats did go over to the Republican Party, so there could just be some remnants of them.
Well, and then Democrats.
Well, I'm not
supposedly
disagreeing with you
Grindr's,
there, but at the same
usage
time.
peaked in fucking Minnesota or wherever the DNC was at. Or not the DNC, the RNC.
Huh?
Grindr's usage peaked in was it
Oh my god,
Wisconsin?
really?
During the RNC.
Oof. Listen,
Oh,
those
goodness.
we haven't.
No, that could be
guys,
memes, but there
it
were.
would not
funny.
shock me. It got like fucking Nick Fuentes goes out there, says gay marriage and all that stuff is
That was
all
funny.
this that to go does this and then gets caught in a fucking
There's
dollhouse
YouTube-
thing, which is for trans stuff.
There's YouTube creators in the circles we generate around, the bigger ones, that have been to these right-wing events and have said that
Ordering.
things happen. And you know what? A lot of the right-wing people that talk about this stuff, they talk about it in a manner where none of the details come out, but a lot of them are women.
They're the
A
freaks.
lot of them are women, and also
But they're not the ones getting, supposedly they're not the ones getting involved. Leanne Starr
I know.
would be one of them.
I know the Quartering
But
has
there's other-
mentioned that he has
Quartering's mentioned it too.
he has seen
some weird
of the,
shit that goes
very
on.
the some of the most vocal anti-gay conservative voices. They like the company of other people. Those that preach the loudest always have
was
the
a great
most
word because
high.
to me it sounded like they were doing Roman things.
That just sounds like the
Ooh.
RNC needs to gatekeep themselves a little better.
Yeah.
We just have to get rid of
for
Lindsey
sure.
Graham.
Or Trump.
One of them, huh? I heard that.
So Frank is
He's a non-believer. Cast him out.
Get him out of here.
You're not of the body.
well, I want to talk about fractured slippery slope.
Oh.
Where he defies
I'm not
Trump.
trying
Okay,
to hear
let's go.
about
Let's hear about
fractured
this.
slippery slope.
It's all lubed up.
I don't want
ready
to. I don't want to
go.
go near his slippery slope. Sorry.
Please do not. Leave my slope alone. Wait, what?
Maybe when you're in Kyle Katarn form, but not this.
So
one.
I'm just trying. Because, okay, so like, there's drag queens out there that hate all the shit that's happening right now, right? There's
Yeah.
drag queens that
There's
Right.
trannies.
the old
Yeah.
school ones from the 90s that hate all this
Mhm.
shit that's going on now, right?
Yeah.
They're obviously
Blair White exists.
select few. Maybe you know what? Maybe they're a silent majority thing. We'll never fucking know. But I guess it's not possible to not have that kind of slippery slope with these kind of degenerate things because there's always going to be a propaganda machine that needs to profit off of something.
There's always
like
going to be a
this.
propaganda machine, but the way to stop the propaganda machine is for these groups of individuals to make sure that they're policing their own. To Fracture's point, at least, like when it comes to the RNC gatekeeping itself, you need to police your own. You need to be able to police your own, and when it comes to a lot of the
They kind
the
of
gay and stuff like that, they're not allowed to police their
well,
own.
some people like
They come
Elijah
out and
Schaefer got shunned out, and there's all
Well,
those gay allegations on him.
There's a lot of
lot
there's
more
other allegations than
allegations.
just the gay.
Even
But,
though
like,
I
you-
don't
you
like
take-
what's her face.
But you take a look at like it was talked about on the Tim Pool's Culture War, and I know you're trying to lead this towards Fractured, but it is like bigoted to police yourself within the LGBTQ community. You
Mhm.
immediately get called a self-hating homosexual.
Yep.
You're a homophobe and stuff when you're just trying to like.
See,
Hey,
this is
well, that's
kind
kind
of
of the-
behavior.
that's kind of the same what happens with like black communities when you have a black person that acts outside of what they consider the norm. He becomes the Oreo.
Yep.
Usually. So, or just just an outsider to them because they are not conforming to their ways. So it's like
the thing about everyone talks about the slippery slope's a bunch of shit. Well, think about this.
True.
Real.
We all used to think that.
Wait. Exactly. That's the thing. They're like, it's a bunch of shit. Yeah, but it happened.
But it happened.
Because
Yeah.
That's what happens. Like, people like next thing you know, they could be teaching kids about gay sex in schools. And like, oh, that's crazy. Acknowledging homosexuals exist. They're not going to teach gay sex. And that's exactly what they're teaching. And there's a distinction. There's a big distinction between teaching sexual education, because when I was up middle school, that'd be in the mid 80s rather. Sexual education about reproduction, the reproductive process.
That's all it was.
Not about. It was not about sexual enjoyment. So if you look at some of these books,
fucking freaks.
Yeah.
You want to hear
you know what? Back in the day, we kids had to figure that shit out ourselves.
Yeah, they didn't even tell you to jack off.
No,
I didn't know how to
it just
check
kind of
off till
happened.
fucking middle school. I'm serious.
Literally, back when you're kids, it's like, what's going on down here? What happened? Why is that girl so pretty? What the hell's this? I mean, that's what it was like. But now we're like, there's books about butt plugs and dildos and butt beads and blowjobs between men.
And how to eat ass.
There was never when I had in middle school, when I went to sexual education classes, there's never any discussion about oral sex at all. All it was literally, this is a sexual process of reproduction. It was literally the birds and the bees. Now it's like, they're going to ask, why do I have a picture? Why do I, as a gay man, have a picture of my husband on my desk? I have to explain to them, I'm a gay man, which means we engage in sodomy. I have to explain this to the students. No, you don't. First off, honestly, I had no idea any of my teachers were married. I thought teachers lived in the school.
We're kind of dumb.
It's against my religion. Oh, you're going to fire me for fucking practicing my religion? I'm going to sue the fuck out of you.
Well,
I don't remember any teachers ever having any photos of their significant others.
The vast, like 98% of my teachers, I never wanted to think about any of them having sex.
You got in trouble for saying just their first names. Like if you said like Bob, you were in trouble.
I still don't really know a lot of my high school teachers' first names. I knew their families, but I grew up.
I don't think I knew any of my high school teachers' first names. I hated it.
I got
so fracture filter. What's your thought process?
I got a referral in 5th grade at a private school for calling someone a big F-bomb.
Nice.
So, the reason why I wanted to talk about the slippery slope was because I kind of answered my own question. Is there a way to avoid that slippery slope? Because I think like real drag queens should be allowed to do that without the risk of some sort of propaganda being built from it, which is all that. And Fractured is right. Fractured is right. It was used. Scary. It's been used to normalize. Look, now we've got them reading books to kids, and they've been doing that for a long time. That's not new.
Right.
He's not wrong.
Example. RuPaul's
Very
Drag
normalized.
Race.
RuPaul.
That's become normalized. What was
God.
RuPaul? Eddie Izzard. Do you remember Eddie Izzard?
Eddie Izzard's another one.
Right. But it was just performative, right? It was never an agenda. It has since become
it was
an
all
agenda.
an agenda. It was always an agenda. It was always an agenda to normalize it. That's
so. Here's a question.
You want to look at it through a lens of niceties and stuff like that. It wasn't. It was all to push to destroy society.
I have a question. Was it normalizing back during the era of the global theater or the Globe Theater? The Globe Theater.
Women weren't allowed to act.
Women weren't allowed to act. So, like Romeo and Juliet, for example, Juliet was played by a boy. Well, is that normalizing it?
That's
within that society. It would be
a different society thing.
Yeah,
but if it was for the sake of entertainment, so was that normalizing it?
Yes,
but they weren't. It wasn't a sexual thing. Drag has always
been.
Well,
back. I slightly disagree. It wasn't.
Well, don't forget, women did not have the same role in society that they have now. And this is a problem with looking, at history through a 21st century lens, which is why, when people talk about such things as slavery and everything, and you're interpreting it through 21st century mindset as opposed to a 15th or 16th century.
But,
look, human life was valued very differently. And in fact,
also,
human life is valued very differently in different parts of the world right now, which is why slavery is probably bigger now than ever.
Well, I was bringing up that example as well. That was done for entertainment back then. Yes, women had different rules and stuff, but that was done for entertainment purposes. When it can't, yes, these are now adult shows, should only be done in front of adults, but it's for entertainment purposes. There's a different, or is that normalizing it if it's just for adults, but it's for the sake of entertainment? If it was okay back then, why is it wrong now?
I don't see the shows.
And I'm not saying this
as
as in like slavery. I mean like shows for adults.
No. I personally don't see it as normalizing, because you still have to make if none of this bullshit happened, none of this if the trans movement did not happen, because we didn't really get the trans movement until after gay marriage was legalized by the Supreme Court. And again, I used legalized because again, they need to make money somehow. The trans movement was very quiet, but drag shows are going on, and people go watch drag shows. And yes, some people want to go watch drag shows, and they had fun. But then afterwards, it didn't become just entertainment; it became a movement.
Yep,
that's the thing. It really does come down to money. And I sincerely think when gay marriage was
a movement after RuPaul's Drag Race mainstreamed it.
But when did that happen? Was that after gay marriage?
So
it's called this by
we lost Steve.
It's called a slippery slope. It's not a greasy slope.
It's a greasy slope.
We've had this discussion before.
Slow descent.
It's a lube slope right now.
Nah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. The speed does pick up faster the further you go.
It's a KY jelly slope at this point. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Yes. Well,
it's a water slide.
So you're all right. Like one of the reasons it went so fast was because of the fucking the propaganda, the movements, everything like that gets put behind it, because of all the money needs to be made. The money needs to be made.
Pharma.
The thing to prevent that though, other than just the movements, you need to be able to police yourself. You need to be able to say, no, we're not doing this. There needs to be some sort of standards.
Let me throw in now the problem based on what you're saying.
Let me see if this is the problem. Is there ever been a history where humans have been able to police themselves properly?
Problem?
Properly? No. Has there been history where humans have policed themselves? Yes. It's called totalitarian fascist states.
Well,
probably never.
Like when you police yourself, you go.
Unless you're an
that's how we
allergic
used to be able to do stuff. Like that's how, before we had like actual.
Here's the other.
Actually, that's my answer. Like, only religious ethno states.
Here's the other.
Moral standards and
which
stuff,
are kind of fascistic if you think about it.
Is it fascistic?
The like Islamic states.
Well, yeah, those are
religious Islamic states have an element of fascism the way they govern.
I disagree again, because before the whole federal government system that we have now, America was able to police itself. American towns.
Yeah, it's called culture. Exactly.
Yeah,
America had culture. Yeah.
But the propaganda fucking was able to manipulate culture.
Well, the federal, we always had a federal government. It's just the federal government
like
changed.
Drink milk.
Yeah, the federal government changed, but it changed into something that was more authoritarian, more overarching, and becoming something
because we lost the focus on the Constitution. We lost the focus on the United States being the focus on the states, but then you became America, the federal government, which is why the presidency has too much power now.
Yes, but before we ended up doing this whole like overarching thing, certain areas were able to police themselves.
That'd be the Civil War.
Be like, hey, we're doing this whole stuff. This is how we're gonna do it. We had this whole like, hey, maybe we like an overarching thing of we're not gonna do this, but for the most part, each area police themselves.
We had more morality.
A good example. Well, we had morality. You have to have morality.
There was a national morality.
Yes, you have to have morality in order to do this. And a good example of this was adultery. yeah, divorce wasn't legal and stuff, and you couldn't do a bunch of stuff. But if you were beating your wife, if you were an adulterer, the township would actually string you out, will take you out, put you in the stocks.
That's religion, though.
And like pelt you with
That's
tomatoes,
Scarlet
and do
Letter.
stuff like that. Yeah, they would shame you
But
viciously for treating your wife that way.
let's also remember, unfortunately, who basically helped no fault divorce come into existence. Unfortunately,
Ronald Reagan.
Listen,
my
Ronald
favorite
Reagan
president's
wasn't
Ronald Reagan.
perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no such thing as a perfect president. There's no such thing as a perfect being. There's a lot
Not
of
true.
awful things.
Not true.
There's a lot of awful things that every president has done, except for maybe.
I
fucking
disagree.
Eisenhower.
I'm sorry. You've not heard of President Obama, sir.
The fuck.
As
I
I understand,
right now.
the only scandal he ever had is he wore a tan suit.
Having a train. Oh.
Black.
Yeah,
That-
that's scandal.
Do you remember the
He
tan
never
suit
smoked
scandal?
crack or anything.
He had no scandals except he wore a trans suit. I'm
He had
sorry,
a-
I was talking about.
He was
I
a
was talking-
president of an uberly racist
I got
country.
I got my Obamas confused.
Yeah, you did. Mhm.
So the dangers of this conversation.
This show's
is-
getting demonetized, and
No, it's not that. The dangers
Your
of
channel's
this
never
conver-
getting monetized.
I'm sorry, Static. I'm
Nah.
sorry.
No. You guys have no idea what I'm going to say. The dangers of this conversation is it always falls back to where did the slippery slope start?
Mm.
Social media.
I'm gonna
Well-
push back on that.
Oh.
I think it was
we kind of went further back with no fault divorce.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Yeah.
No fault divorce was one of the.
I
big
think
headlines.
the slippery slope.
And then you can go further back to free love.
Oh, that's a
Damn
big
hippies.
one. Being
I think you
whores.
can go further back to when Eve had sex with a snake.
Oh my god.
Oh God.
He's not wrong. No, I think
And what this means is women is the source of all problems.
That's true.
Yeah.
There it
I'm
is.
gonna be-
Slippery slope was women. Steve was right.
Wait, that's what the gays are trying to. Oh wait.
That's
Well,
that's
I'm
all
gonna
full
be honest.
circle. We brought it back.
No,
Good job.
the slippery slope fully began probably around the Civil War when we established a more federalized system of governance versus a federalism.
Mention
versus
habeas
like
corpus.
I was
Yeah.
wondering where you were going
Yeah.
with that one.
Yeah, I was not going to say like
That's-
freeing
that's-
the slaves.
no, Dermot's
that's
right.
Fine, but like what we did during the Civil War is what actually what we did to win is what led us to this point.
Yeah.
No longer focusing on
Compromising our morals.
federalism. Yeah, we
Yeah.
compromised our morals.
To save the
something.
union, we
Okay.
sacrificed what the founders truly intended.
And then from there we started building on that slowly but surely, leading into World War I, establishing the liberal economic hegemony, then going into World War II.
That was the birth of
building up the
progressivism. Our first true progressive president. With,
yes, and also giving rise to the FDR. Oh fuck FDR.
not FDR. We're talking Woodrow Wilson.
Woodrow Wilson. Oh yeah,
Well,
so man,
was he really
Who's
the
favorite?
president?
Woodrow Wilson was the first true progressive president, and also that's when we had our first woman president as well,
that's true.
before Joe Biden.
And then we also ended up having the rise of the military industrial complex during World War II.
Yep.
By the way,
Which Eisenhower warned us about.
that. Yes. Great Kansan right there.
5-star General
interesting,
Eisenhower.
Kansas.
Eisenhower made a guest appearance on Bloodbath the other night.
Because Eisenhower is fucking.
Did we have a
face
seance and I
fucking
missed it?
true
We
Kansas.
like
No, he was just. in
We
a clip.
like Ike.
we like
We like Ike.
So
I love
let's
Ike.
let's get into this Aurora, Colorado
Lincoln.
stuff. There's been some weird things. Did you know there was a protest? Oh no, we already talked about the Hell's Angels.
I know.
Hell's Angels are not happening. But did you know they had a protest at the apartment just yesterday or the day before?
What? No, I barely hear what's going on from there except for what I see here or there on social media. I learned that apparently the same thing's happening over in Chicago and there's
Yeah.
threats of gang wars.
And you know
Yeah.
what? If you look, there's some weird
Which is
shit going on in New
Tuesday
York
for them.
right now too.
I-
There's some really weird shit going on in New York.
I
right now. They've
learned
got the National
what
Guard all over the
switches
place.
mean. I learned what switches are based on what happened in Chicago.
It's super
That's not a branch
interesting.
you have to go pick out in the backyard.
No, a switch is a fully automatic lock.
Oh,
Somebody's been watching Tim Pool.
Because that's what the dude said. It's like, you come here, just so you know, we got switches. Those are fully automatic locks, apparently.
Oh.
Somebody's been watching Tim Pool.
Yes. Well, he's on in the morning now. He does a show in the morning at 10, and I'm not just sitting there watching podcasts. I'm not watching my Dermy stuff, which is why your viewership is down.
Yeah.
Real quick,
that was mean.
I wasn't making that post to like cry about my viewership being down. I was making it to make a point about all the acolyte stands that were doing the shit that they're doing. It's like,
Yeah, who
okay,
couldn't-
I'm just fucking with you, dude.
Yeah, there was apparently people thinking I was crying about it. It's like, no, I'm making a point.
I knew what you were doing. But
I
I'm
was
not
about to
listening.
call you Dermy 3PO.
Oh, that would have been perfect.
I should have done that.
We just need to get that with that picture of. Wait, we need to get the picture of Dermy without the beard and just put tears on it.
Yeah,
that's all we need.
My channel's dead.
My channel's been attacked.
I unsubbed from him. I was hoping it would go down once he got his 100.
You're a bastard.
I subbed back.
So Savannah Hernandez is actually in Aurora, and she's been visiting these apartment complexes.
She does good work, man.
She's hot.
She's got
Yeah, she's
fucking
hot.
balls of
I
titanium
would do.
steel.
Yeah, that's what makes her even hotter.
She may have
I
balls. She
know.
doesn't have tits, but
She is perfect.
She's
That's
hot.
acceptable in some
She-
cases.
She's an attractive young woman.
Listen,
Yes.
I don't usually like them thin.
All right, we don't need to go down this slippery slope.
That's not no,
I'll go down her.
He's
slippery
already
slope.
here.
Pelosi, okay?
He's
You'll go
already
down her
here.
road.
The water
Gotcha.
slide is happening.
I will go down her water slide.
Oh, shit.
God.
That's
Fuck.
So
wrong. Damn, sorry.
That's a slippery slope.
the
Oh my
migrants are
God.
currently holding a protest at the apartment complex in Aurora that has been reportedly overrun by Tren de Agua. They state that
Hold
this
on. Wait.
was-
Hold on. The first paragraph. The migrants are holding a protest which has been overrun by the gang, the
I'm so lost.
illegal
Yeah.
immigrant gang.
Yeah.
So the illegal aliens are protesting the illegal alien gang.
Yep.
Is this what I'm reading?
Yep. That's
some
what
weird
you're reading.
Inception tier shit right here. I'll tell you what.
My brain hurts.
They state this was the first time this has happened and that it's other people from this country that have tried to break in to their apartments. They're holding signs
Oh
reading,
my
"Stop
God.
lying, there aren't gangs." And
Oh.
"Stop slumlords now." Just wait, this gets good.
Sort of
Migrants
gotten good.
state that the real problem isn't gangs, but the conditions we're forced to live in every day. They have also stated there are no gangs and no criminals in the area, and that city is racist and discriminating against them and not renovating their apartment complex. The city's got shit to
You
do
want
with
to know
that.
what? You
Yeah.
Oh,
wanna know
I'm
what?
sorry. You
Um,
came from a socialist country. That's not how it works here, motherfuckers. Go back to your
Yeah.
socialist country.
Yup.
I just want to say this. You're all illegal immigrants. Get fucked.
Get fucked. You're not
Yep.
citizens.
So I don't know about him. Oh, you guys can't see my mouse. I don't know about this giant fucker
Yeah.
here, but I know she's not illegal. She comes up later. We find out who
She's
she
a
is
whitey.
in a little bit. But so this is a video of
No, I couldn't tell it was a video.
I know. Thank you.
kiss my ass.
To start, this is the first time this has happened, but it was some people who were trying to break in, who broke into that apartment. But it's not just those people. We've actually had other groups, other people from the
Is this to show solidarity? I don't know what the hell's going on here with the fucking cloak.
It's a white
thing.
liberal. Don't try to figure it out.
this country
Probably
who have
QR
tried to
code.
come to the complex, who have tried to break in, who have tried telling us that there are gangs here, and have tried to get into where we live.
Oh yeah, this guy. No gangs. No
Fat
gangs here. This
Oh,
is
did he
such
get off
a
the Kamala
weird-
bus?
This is such
That Tim
a
Walz?
weird. He's a little fatter.
You want-
This
What's
is
the-
such a weird thing to go out and do.
No, I know
Mask.
it's not.
Up,
not
we
that
have
weird.
my mask and like a weird half head
Remember,
thing going
we're
on.
dealing with liberals here. We're dealing with.
Hold on. What
I'm
does that
willing to
say?
bet a lot of
V?
these people are paid activists. They have all these signs that
All activists are.
are they
paid.
all
Well,
they all in-
that one is not professional.
I think these are all. I think the whiteys are paid activists.
So I think the
They're-
dude with the mic and the chick in the orange shirt's paid. We'll get
Probably
to
the fat guy,
we'll
too.
get to the chick in the orange shirt.
But I think the fat guy is probably too, and I'm willing to bet they got. I'm willing to bet what happened here is very simple. They're the paid activists. They came with a bunch of money and a bunch of signs, not all of them looking good, and they said, "Hey, if you come out here and you do all this, probably spoken Spanish, we'll give you all money for everybody that does."
Maybe. Well, actually, you know what? We'll get to that because Sav does her fucking homework, man. She does a great job with this.
Okay, do you see that sign above the mask, dude?
Viva Pinata.
That is a group.
Todos?
Did she talk about that?
No, I don't think so. I don't know.
All right, I have their website.
Something about work.
Nope, it's I have a website.
What's it called?
I can't. I'm gonna butcher it.
I can't make it bigger to mode. I can send you the links if you want to try and read these signs.
Viva Pinda Para.
Right.
What's the name? What's the name of the site? Because I'll tell you if it comes up.
That name. Just type in that name. It'll come up. It is a legal defense site. Don't lose your home plus help government.
Homes for
Who
everyone.
we are. We are an association of professionals who are aware of the housing problem, the abuses, and the crimes of banks. We decided to form an association to make our help tangible and to give those in need a partner for help and defense. This is a non-governmental organization.
Well, there's that. Yeah, I see.
It also translates to housing for all.
Yeah, housing for all, because there's the U.S. government thing that Program Dave and whatever Publica, which is U.S. government for all in Spanish for yeah.
So
interesting.
Sav's got who's behind this. I just want to kind of go through what I've done is I've put her tweets in linear timeline from when she tweeted them out. So this is a migrant hold up rat traps with dead rats in protest of reporting that their complex is overrun by Tren de Aragua. I don't know. I'm trying to do it like that. Aragawa. So this is them showing off the rat traps that the apartment complex has put up.
Okay,
and
you
those
think
aren't rats.
housing is going to
Those
help?
are mice. Those aren't rats. Those are mice.
And they think
that's pretty
fucking-
common across this whole country if you live in a fucking dirty ass apartment complex.
Wait, where's the traps?
These things that they're oh fuck! I'm not sharing the damn right fucking video.
We fucking have those in my house.
Yeah.
There's fucking glue traps. These are common.
But they're saying that this is the city, they're saying this is the city's fault.
Well, welcome to public housing. Get fucked.
I'm not going to scroll all the way back to what Sam said at the very beginning of the show. He made a comment about how Aurora's always had a bunch of gangs in there and everything. There's always had violent issues.
Yeah.
Which makes me think it's kind of been a bit of a shithole. There's places in my state that's kind of a shithole. And
places in Kansas that are kind of a shithole. Oddly enough,
yeah,
it
happens everywhere.
Actually, no, there's a few actually near me. Guess what? Welcome to America.
Go back to your country of origin.
Lovely melting.
Go back to your country.
Go back home. How was it back home? I bet you had those things in your own house and it wasn't just sitting outside your front door or some shit.
Yeah, but the ones back home probably had food on it.
Steve, we can't hear you.
Yeah, you got quiet. Maybe it's because it's trying to pick up your AirPods or something.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Nope.
No.
You look like an angry old man.
Picked on him for laying down, and now he's all we can't fucking hear him.
The poor illegal aliens are protesting the fact that they did not get enough from the government when they got here.
Exactly. Let alone that they're probably fucking living there for free.
You know, this is Trump commercials. This is Trump needs to do. It's like, just get out there, go, this is what Kamala Harris wants. She wants to give everything to these illegal aliens. Nothing to the citizens. Hey, people of Chicago. what about the minority communities? American citizen minority communities in Chicago are coming out going, we need stuff. We're American citizens. Why are they taking it from us? Give it to these people. They have said they are being replaced.
These are your replacement. These are your replacements.
Oh,
You
that's a
don't matter
conspiracy
anymore.
theory.
She had an interesting
You don't
tweet
matter
where
no
when
more.
you read it side by side, she was like, we need to tax the billionaires more, and if you work for the government, you don't have to pay as much taxes. So basically, we're gonna inflate everything, but if you work for the government, your dollar will stretch. Like those tweets right next to each other, that's pretty much what she said.
Wait. So my family gets benefits?
Yes. If you work for the government,
Okay, fuck you guys.
yeah, you work for the government, you
question.
get benefits, you get taxed
Hey,
less.
question.
Your dollar stretches, but we're gonna keep inflating the private
I
sector.
have a
Go
question.
fuck yourself.
I have a question.
Go fuck you
Where
guys.
does the
I'll be
where does the
fine.
government get its money?
From
You guys,
from
give me your money,
specifically,
fucks.
dude.
So if all these people are taken away from
Germany, you're an adult.
Tax-
It doesn't work for you anymore.
Huh?
Jeremy, you're an adult. Your mother's job no longer applies to you.
Yeah, go work for your mommy.
I'll go work at the post office. Get fucked.
Hey, Newman.
So
Hey, what am
I have this comment highlighted from Timon here, our local Deutschman.
Yeah.
Just
From the
speak in
Netherlands.
Yeah, he's
So
currently
he
in
wears
the
clogs.
Netherlands because he's not allowed to use Twitter at his normal home. So this word
vacationing.
specifically xenophobia.
I hate
Is that a
word.
common word in
No,
South America?
I doubt it.
Whatever
I'm willing to
that
bet it probably
translates
is. It probably
Well-
is actually a common word in South America esque areas. Because let's be real fair here. America and the West is the melting pot, and the rest of the world is honestly fucking racist and hates one another.
Yes.
Yeah.
South Africa hates North Africa. You know what I mean?
Fucking Asia
Go to other
hates
nations
Oh,
and see
God.
how racist
Asians
they
have
are.
enslaved each other like crazy. Yeah.
Asia. If you go to a Vietnamese and you say hi there, you Japanese individual, they will try to cut your eyes out.
Oh yeah.
They
Hey,
hate that shit.
xenophobia is a real thing, okay?
Yeah.
Because look, having watched the X-Files for many years,
Oh my God.
Oh my
look,
God.
They'll
I think
probe your
everyone
ass.
is afraid. Wait, everyone is afraid of being probed, right? Right?
Some of us are.
Afraid of being
Fair.
what?
All right, well, you're not. But you know what? Unfortunately, we have a bunch of illegal aliens doing probing on little children because they're getting arrested a fucklot. We are letting child molesters in this fucking country, and no one gives a shit.
Do you have insider information on that? Because I haven't heard much of that.
I'm seeing just reports like so and so was arrested. Here's an illegal alien who molested a 10-year-old. I saw it this morning on the X feed. I mean, this is happening a lot. There's something about illegal aliens chaining children in an apartment in California somewhere.
I could believe that, but just for the illegal immigrant, doing things like that. One, there's the rape tree, but remember, after Roe v. Wade got overturned, one of the big stories that even not Obama, well, actually probably Obama, but Biden was also promoting was that little girl over in I think Ohio that had to cross state lines to get an abortion.
Story.
Oh no, that was a real story, but guess what? It ended up coming out that one, she should have been reported because it looks like her mother's boyfriend was an illegal immigrant and had his way with her.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what that story ended up revealing. So yeah,
well, that's why the story went away.
Yeah, that's why that story went away. So yes, that stuff happens. It's happening a lot, and they don't want to talk about it because, well, these are just the poor, downtrodden individuals. We bring them here.
They're here for the tech jobs. They're bringing their technology experience, or the poor women and children.
Wait, I didn't know we were
why are they
bringing
all
over
young
India.
white? Why are they all males? Why are they all military age males?
Yeah.
They're not
there's
all
no
Indian.
gangs. Hey, where? What? There's no gangs in this apartment. Then what was the video with all the gats? What the hell was that? Is that
Wait,
just
if we're bringing them
cosplay?
over for tech jobs, then why
Well,
aren't they all
so they
Asian?
were trying to say that was just a one-off, and it was American citizens that were doing that. Now, I have another video. This is her touring through one of the apartments. Honestly,
Oh,
to me,
I've seen this.
Some of this doesn't speak. This is because of gangs by any means, because I've actually seen apartments like this in Arizona in this level of condition.
This is slumlord stuff. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
This isn't necessarily gang.
Roof. I have literally seen exactly that before.
Yeah,
I
that's
have.
that's
Oh,
not
I have.
gangs.
I've
That's
had them
slumlord.
At an
house.
apartment complex. Like that's
Same.
just a shitty ass landlord.
Yeah.
I had on the outside, and when you're first touring it, something that
It
looks
wasn't
like a
Steve.
very nice apartment complex and a very nice apartment that I was living in for a short while. Then it got revealed that no, this place is a slumlord, and my landowner is just a slumlord. It was disgusting in there.
Cenk Uygur, according to Savage, Cenk Uygur even came out showing that this shit is real. That's interesting.
Well,
now this, hold on, you kind of see it there for a second. That right there,
That's a bullet hole.
that's not normal.
no, that's perfectly normal in like Chicago.
Maybe Compton.
This is a slumlord.
This looks like a house that was fucking savaged.
It's a crack den.
Yeah.
Yeah. What am I supposed to be seeing there? I don't. CBZ Magnum Management?
So new management, Renato man is the acting manager for your community. Contact via email, include your full address. This number works during business hours. Please leave a message. And then, of course, in Spanish, no text messages or WhatsApp.
Wait, is this slumlords or is this the projects? Because both could be true. If this is government housing, welcome to government housing. It's not good.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is. Because how else are these illegal immigrants living there? The government moved them into the Section 8 housing.
No, the government's not doing anything. They're not shipping them around throughout the country. What are you talking about? Government actions are not being involved in this totally natural migrant movement to come to this country for a better life.
Then why won't the Democrats vote on the SAVE Act?
And by the way, Katie Hobbs can suck my balls. I solved fucking affordable housing back in 2020 and no one listened.
If she
Affordable
gets your
housing
vote,
is-
she may do it.
You know how you do affordable housing? Relatively simple. Allow people to have jobs and build houses. That's how you
You know,
affordable housing.
I know
There was
some of you
also a
guys
shit ton of
weren't
empty
barely
office
born.
buildings in 2020. There was a shit ton of empty office buildings that didn't necessarily need to fill all the way back up.
Let's be real fair. We did in 2020. One of the upsides to COVID is we did learn that there's a lot of jobs that actually don't need office buildings, but they probably there's some things that I'm like, you know what? Maybe we don't need to have an office for this job.
Oh,
here.
you know, I think I learned that every time we had a government shutdown, there's a bunch of non-essential jobs that we're paying for.
You'd be shocked at how many jobs we pay for during a government shutdown that are actually a little bit more essential, even if it's communist. My mother works for the FSA. I can say that. That's socialist money right there for farmers, but that is a necessary job because of the system we've implemented. Oh God, it's so fucking retarded. Although if the government shuts down this time, it's because of the Democrats.
It's because Donald Trump tanked that wonderful immigration bill, which would have saved everything, allowed 5,000 to 6,000 illegal immigrants a day,
and would have funded Ukraine and other countries.
Yeah, and also if they were under 18, there was no limits. So yeah, here's Sav. This is where she's going to break it all down for us.
I want to hear her say "Poppy."
If you want to stop it, let me know.
Okay, so I just found out something very interesting about the East Colfax Community Collective, that group that put on the migrant protest yesterday. The one that was trying to change the narrative and say that Trendera Agua is not overrunning that apartment complex that everyone's at and that everyone's been reporting fake news. Yeah, that organization, I found out, is funded in large part by the city of Denver and the city of Aurora. Yes, the same city, the same government officials that have been trying to cover up this story and trying to downplay their migrant crisis. I found out that the organization yesterday that wrote out all of those signs in English for the migrants and told them
They fucking paid them to stand out there.
Those other videos only showed Spanish signs.
Hey, if you don't want to get evicted, you have to talk about not Trendera being in the area, but instead these slumlords. Let's talk about that instead. That organization is funded by the city. Very interesting. Now, I'm also on the ground with Frontlines reporter Jonathan Cho. He went last night and he spoke to a different migrant who lives in this apartment complex that wasn't a part of that protest yesterday. And this man was so frantic trying to pack because he shares that migrants have been getting extorted, that he specifically has been getting extorted, and that, quote, Mexicans have been going door to door and asking people for money on top of the rent they're already paying. So Jonathan Cho is going to be coming out with that story from the same apartment complex. And I wanted to give you guys an update on yesterday's migrant protest and the organization that put it together. By the way, the leader of yesterday's protest is the same woman that wrote out those 13 demands for migrants, saying, migrants, stay living under this bridge, don't go to the shelters until the city meets your demands. I'll write them out for you. Those demands were they needed to be provided with culturally appropriate food, unlimited showers, a meeting with the mayor, free immigration lawyers. Yeah, that's this group.
Okay. I just want to hear Sal say,
hold on. They're not citizens. And what they're asking for are not rights. Okay? They're asking for privileges.
The defense would end up being the American.
Oh, wait, now wait. Well, hold on. Do they have entitlement to defense? Yes, they have to be arrested, which means you have to arrest every illegal immigrant. Wait, and you know why? Because they committed a crime. On the books, there's U.S. statute.
Wait, but I was told that I'm told that they're just migrants. They're not illegals. Why would they need lawyers?
Well, unfortunately, Jeremy, there is no definition in the U.S. Code for a migrant. It is an illegal alien, which is described in the U.S. Code, which is basically entering the country without authority through a non-proper port of entry. So when they do that, you are committing a crime. Now hold on, because presidential candidate Kamala Joy Harris thinks that should not be a criminal act anymore. She wants it to be a civil infraction. So if you enter the country illegally, basically it's like getting a speeding ticket. So that means you're no longer, we're going to tie it back. This is original sin. This is original sin. By entering the country illegally, this is original sin for illegal entrance into this nation.
Yes.
As soon as you enter this nation without authority, without proper asylum claim, without a proper port of entry, you are an illegal immigrant, which means you are a criminal. That is the law. And the Congress has never changed that law. They may try to, do some executive actions, whatever, but the U.S. Code defines illegal alien. The problem is it's not being enforced. Laws may be on the books, but if the executive authority, which is the president, the executive office, does not enforce the law, then we basically have lawlessness, which is what we have now. Because we're not going to do that. And this goes back to DACA. We fictionalized DACA and all that bullshit. So then in 2015, someone came down an escalator in Trump Tower, things changed. And then illegal immigration laws started being enforced. We tried to build a wall. And look, it's a bunch of hyperbole, make Mexico pay for it. It's a hype reel, right?
Can I ask a question to
No.
the panel?
What
happens in your brain when your ADD sets in and you stop paying attention to everything going on?
I don't know.
You never just randomly start staring at your screen and play music in your head?
I almost have music going in my head all the time. But
when you were going off, Brad, my ADD kicked in and I was just like, oh, look at all this stuff.
I like the use of the original sin.
Well,
I appreciated that. I was refilling my water and taking a leak, and I heard that.
Yes.
What did he just say?
I forgot. That,
You know what? I wasn't even here,
the
but I heard of it.
definition
I
of an
break it
illegal
down for
alien
you
is
guys.
still the law. They just don't fucking enforce it, or there's
Fractured,
executive
what
actions
did
that
he
I
say?
bring intelligence and logic and argument to this stream, and everyone zones out.
You
I don't know what it is.
The people.
You bring way
I don't
too
know
much
what it is. When Brad
sarcasm,
starts going on
and
his
I love
rants,
it.
my ADD kicks in for some reason.
That's because it requires true thought to understand what I'm talking about.
Or maybe
So
you
this
just
is-
go so fast that my brain can't keep up.
You
I just
lost
thought
the
it would be fun.
intelligence.
So this
check,
kind of
Jeremy,
goes off
what were
onto
you
what
saying?
Brad was saying that he was getting worked up on, because we'll get to go through the list of her demands and all that
Oh,
shit.
it was this greasy bitch that's not even hot enough to, like, Leslie Headland has more chances with a dude than she does.
That's a whole other debate.
Brother, ew.
Brother,
Yeah,
what's
but-
I think I'm gonna say you're wrong. I'm gonna say you're wrong.
This
Yeah.
girl's
Camp, as a collective, came up with a list of demands.
That came after a petition by city officials for migrants to move from this encampment near train tracks under a bridge
look at Palestine
to
flag.
indoor shelters.
Where the hell do the illegals get fucking vehicles?
Where they get Palestine flags.
Oh yeah,
They get the tents.
Maybe.
No, that's play it a little bit and look at it.
Under a
Oh,
bridge
yeah.
to indoor shelters funded by the city.
This morning, they said
Probably some
There's
Palestinians
another one.
in
There
there.
it is again.
That car seat cost $6,000 according to Kamala Harris.
What?
Damn.
Those
That's
are-
an
those are
expensive car
actually-
seat.
Shit, those are actually
Holy
some
shit! I'm
nice
glad I
lawn
didn't have
chairs they have.
kids.
Fuck,
she was
those are
talking.
some
She was
nice-
talking about her family tax credit plan. She said so they can afford a car seat.
Well, sure, her
What?
family tax credit was just $1,000 more than the family tax credit that freaking.
Well, now
JB
wait.
paid.
If I want to adopt a kid, if we want to adopt a kid, I have to vote for this so I can afford the $6,000 car seat.
Well, if you want to adopt a kid, you might as well institute open borders because more than likely your kid's going to be illegal.
Okay.
Oh,
No, maybe I'll do the Angelina Jolie
Oh,
thing
yeah.
and go to Africa.
I'm really shocked. I'm looking at those lawn chairs. Those are some expensive lawn chairs they have there, like legitimately.
Yeah, those aren't cheap.
Those are cheap. That's the $25
Those are like
from
80
Walmart.
bucks.
No, those are not the $25
Okay,
ones.
some of them aren't cheap. You don't know until you get close up and you take a look. But
I don't
some
think
of
those
them
are
gonna
the
be like $300 for those fuckers.
Those don't.
That looks
the
like
Walmart
that's a
brand ones.
that's a
This isn't
legit
a
car
$300
seat there.
Yeah, that well, it's kind of hard to tell because it looks like the inside got fucking stripped.
Well, it probably did. That's probably how they got the cocaine up here.
Moving on.
Shelters funded by the city.
this morning they sent buses to take people over without presenting that document and
He doesn't
without
have first
having any
name, just
kind
a
of
letter.
signature.
Yeah, she doesn't have a first name. It's just V. Reeves.
Because
Or
she's
maybe
an
her parents are
Antifa
just that kind
activist.
of fucking hippies. That's her fucking name. Who
Well, no,
knows?
because she's a paid-for activist. She's one of those people that go around, do all the stuff, you know, the propagandists that we were talking about earlier.
That might not
And
be
say
real
that
blonde hair.
It's 100%.
Here's what you do. Here's what you do. Here's what you do in this interview. So she's talking about all the migrants wanting stuff. Bring in a group of American citizens, minorities. You bring in some Hispanic people. You bring in some Black people who are on food stamps. And like, why are you taking stuff away from me as an American citizen?
Or she could take her little fucking NGO and do it them goddamn selves.
But that would require them actually solving the problem.
I know.
They can't do charity.
For
Charity's
accountability.
bad.
That's what migrant advocate V. Reeves says the city responded with instead of meeting the migrants' demands.
We've been offering time and shelter, basically just trying to get families to leave that camp and come inside.
John Ewing with Denver Human Services says shelter comes with its perks, namely getting out of these conditions outdoors.
Which comes with, 3 square meals a day. You can cook your own if you'd like to.
That is one of the main demands by these migrants who have had their grievances in the past about the food.
I'm not even a migrant, but I'm homeless and I'm moving there.
Why do you think you're entitled to something? You're not a citizen of this country. Why do you want my tax dollars? You come in here, you want my tax dollars? Oh no, I will give you a place to sleep in 3 meals. It's called fucking jail because you're a criminal.
Because when has the government ever delivered 3 meals a day to a homeless camp?
Can I ask a serious question? Not ADD question. So if I go homeless and just roll around in some brown paint, can I go to one of these encampments?
I don't think you
No.
even need paint,
No.
bro. You just got to lose your papers.
You got to lose some weight too. You got to look hungry.
I don't
No, I
know.
don't.
I don't know.
Have you
I
seen
mean,
how the people?
it won't take long to lose the weight, but
We have fat homeless people right now.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know how. Oh, they all have the sugar foot or something.
Sugar foot.
The gout.
We have fucking there's homeless shelters at
Yeah, that's true.
Not homeless shelters. Homeless people that put their tents up on Airbnb.
It's not a bad idea.
And with the Obama phones.
If you got a fucking badass spot,
That's a
not a bad
literal,
idea.
that was an actual literal thing that was going on. I think there was a homeless tent over in California that was like really honestly tricked out.
I love this. Literally, this is literally like, okay, let's make it just more personal. So, as a homeowner, I had people come into my house. I don't invite them in; they just come in, and they set up shop and they start living in my house. Now they start making demands. I did not invite you here. I did not welcome you here. I don't want you here. And now I have to cater to your demands. I have to pay for your food, pay for this. I would not let that happen in my house. I would charge you as a criminal. I would charge you as a burglar. I would charge you as a trespasser, and I'd have you arrested. The United States is our home. You have entered our home illegally. You did not ask to come in. You didn't knock on the door. You just came in through a window. You busted a window and came in. And now you want us to give you the food out of our refrigerators, which I have for my family, that I give to I give to my dogs. I give food to my dogs. You want the food for my dogs? You think you're entitled to that? Who the fuck do you think you are? You have no right.
Good. Well, you know what? Fuck.
My
talking
wife's in
about
the
these
next
people
room.
getting- and actually, some of these people make-
The true problem with illegal immigration is people are not thinking the United States is their home. Okay, they think of it as a nation. They need to start thinking this is their home. So imagine if someone came into your home and said, "I'm here now, and you have to give stuff to me." That is what this is.
Yeah,
our nation is our home.
Give them stuff. They don't think about where it comes from.
Other nations, like other nations in Europe, are starting to
here's the thing:
from this bullshit.
Immigrants aren't asking for anything. The only reason they're asking for anything is because that idea has been put into their heads.
Yeah.
We've had illegal immigration issues
No.
forever. Now it's ramped
Do
up.
not come.
But they weren't
Do
always
not
fucking
come.
entitled like this.
I'm gonna come.
And the reason why they're
What do you think she says that to
is
Doug
because
all
you
the
got
time?
dumb white bitches telling
That's
them
what she
they
said to
need
Doug.
do.
Do not come. Do not come.
Oh, why you gotta do that?
But you've got
I'm sorry, that's not true. He probably can't.
oh. So that
He looks
wraps up
pretty
Aurora,
impotent.
Colorado. It's happening. The gangs are in. There's gangs that are taking over apartment complexes.
Hey,
there's gang
that's a voter.
warfare.
That sounds like Trump bullshit. All those coming in was good people. There are no rapists or murderers here. Not happening.
They're not setting their best.
They're not sending their best. I'm just saying. I've heard people say.
So,
Hey, what that Trump dude, JD Vance is weird. JD Vance is a weird dude.
We need to stop talking about that.
Not normal. Well, yeah, because Waltz is a weird motherfucker.
I'm talking about
His
Trump.
whole family is against him. What's that about?
I'm coming up.
Dude, people downplaying
It's not
that
as
are
well- okay, hold
dumb.
on. Yeah, I'm about to downplay the fucking Walls family.
What?
The Walls brother. Yeah, I'm about to downplay it because because look, it doesn't matter from a voting perspective because the entire Kennedy family came out against RFK. That shit doesn't fucking matter.
I know.
Yeah.
It's
just think about just think about that. Think about the Kennedys. Literally, the Kennedy name has been excommunicated from the Democrat Party.
Yeah.
Just the one.
I think it's not going to change any votes.
Be honest.
But it is ridiculous.
JFK would be a Republican today.
Yeah, and you know what? Donald Trump has family members that have come out against him.
Okay, but that's like cousins and nieces and nephews. This is his entire immediate family, like his father, his brothers. His
I think it's his brother. I think it's his brother, and that
his dead father came from the grave and said he hated his son. I saw that on 4chan.
That sounds about right.
Oh, Trump.
Red Janet.
Oh. I'm going to rechan that.
So we've got one last topic, gentlemen. And the only reason I'm bringing this is because this is kind of fucking huge. So
yeah, this is good.
Louder with Crowder did one of their undercover investigation things. And I'll have questions as we get through it. But so DOJ Chief of Public Affairs admits Trump indictments is a perversion of justice, reveals lawfare involved. So we don't need to read those bullet points. We'll just check out this video. I don't remember how long it is. We're not watching.
We're not watching all.
I am not watching 44 minutes of this.
No.
We are reading an article.
Find the good parts.
Well, I haven't got through the whole thing. I thought it was just a clip of it. That was
no, it's a long video.
So, Louder with Crowder's Mug Club uncovered undercover. Oh my god!
How can you not read? I'm the retarded.
Don't even.
I'm the one that struggles with words. You're the one that's supposed to correct me. Not
I am allowed. I am allowed.
The club mug
have a brain
under
fart
unit
here.
cover a list of
Louder with Crowder's Mug Club undercover unit released a new video today exposing the political lawfare President Trump has faced over the last 18 months. There you go.
Nicholas Bice, whatever,
Biasi.
a senior official at the U.S. Justice Department, Southern District of New York, explained what he calls a perversion of justice led by Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg, who is kind of a living room name now. You know, it's kind of
and he talks about this in the video. Also, just to point out, the Southern District of New York is one of the most significant U.S. DOJ offices in the country.
Well, that's where all this shit's been coming out of.
Right. No. Before even this, I forget the dude's name. But the TV, do you know the TV show Billions with Damian Lewis and Paul Giamatti? It is based in it involves the U.S. DOJ Southern District of New York. It is a major center for criminal justice in this country. It's huge. So this dude is really significant.
So, led by Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg to hurt the current Republican nominee's chance in a 2024 presidential election. Now, this is a quote from Mr. Nick. He was stacking charges and rearranging things just to make it fit a case, which we saw and was being called out when it was happening. No, honestly, I think the case against Trump is nonsense. Every real estate person in New York does what Trump did. Nobody's ever been charged with this. It's all him. That's why he's surging in the polls. You know, it's perversion of justice, Baez said. The point of prosecuting Trump was to make him by the way, everything he said about how everyone in New York real estate has done all the same things. That is what's been being said this entire time.
Who's that dude from Shark Tank or whatever who said the same thing?
Mr. Happy or whatever.
The bald one.
Yeah, Mr. Sunshine or something like that.
Yeah. He said the same thing. He's like, you're going to make people leave this city. Because of this.
My only answer for that was not Mark Cuban.
Mark Cuban, I think, is going to have a come to Jesus moment at some point here.
unless he's a full-on fucking commie.
Democrat president, dude.
Unless he's a full-on commie.
I saw something from him the other day. I got to find it.
So the point of prosecuting Trump was to make him a convict it affects his candidacy if he's a convicted felon. Now, when he says that, does he mean from a legal stance or does he mean from a public optic stance?
Probably both. No, actually, probably public optic.
I'm like, I thought there was no legal issue with him being a convicted felon and running for president.
No, he's talking public. He's talking optic stance.
So the SDNY spokesman went on to explain just how well he knows Alvin
This
Bragg.
is good. This is very good.
He also details why he believes Bragg moved forward with indicting Trump. Before he decided to prosecute Trump, did you know who he was? You do now. Alvin Bragg, who I've known for 15 years, who used to work in my office. Alvin is very ambitious. Now, do you think so he said, who used to work in my office. Do you think he might have reported to this guy? Alvin Bragg reported to Nicholas?
I don't know the mechanics of the office.
Okay.
Anyways,
he worked in the public affairs office. I used to work with him for 10 years. I mean, we know each other really well, but like, do I respect what he's doing? No. U.S. Justice Department Chief of Public Affairs agreed with Mug Club undercover journalists that President Trump was undergoing a process of political lawfare where Trump's Democratic political opponents are using the judicial system to affect electoral results. Base cited the Fulton County, Georgia prosecutor, Fat Ass Willis, as a prime example of an unethical prosecutor. Fannie Willis' case in Fulton County, Georgia, is a travesty of justice, to put it mildly. It's a mockery of justice. She is a joke. The whole thing is disgusting. They're just out to get him, the senior DOJ official said. Why not just say this shit? Why not just call this out? Or I guess afraid of losing his job, I guess, is the only thing. Well, you're fucked now, bro.
We have to understand that literally we are living. There's so much fear in this country because of cancel culture, because of who's in power, and honestly, because of the deep state. The elimination of the unpersoning of people that can happen. That's what has happened. That's why, in Brazil, X got nixed. Because people have become afraid. I know they're trying. Yeah.
Up now, so.
Yeah, but they're trying. Basically, what they're trying to do is eliminate independent thought, where people will not want to speak against the state. Literally, this is 1984. This is a guy who has an opinion, who on a date, because maybe he thinks he's going to get a blowjob or something, is going to say what he truly feels. Because he's going to get head. But if he was in public, he would never say this. Oh, this could affect my job. But I'll say this, because I'm on a date and she's not going to do anything because she's a nobody. She's not going to say anything. She's a nobody. But if I was in public, I can't say this. So I have to toe the party line. Literally, this is the fear. This is why there's all this movement to crack down on free speech. This is why there's this movement in all these other countries. You look in England where people are being arrested for posting. You repost something, you get arrested. You're going after these people. Bombs. I think bombs went off in London. There were 3 explosions in London over the weekend. I don't know what it was about. No one's talking about it.
Wasn't there a church that got burnt down over in Europe? France, maybe?
Do you know how many churches were burnt down in France? I saw a graphic of it. It's ridiculous. Dozens upon dozens. We don't talk about this.
No, we don't.
Because it's against the narrative. Because those in power, see, it's all about disrupting the disrupting the current order. We have to disrupt the current order. That's why BRICS is gaining steam. They're trying to end the American empire, and I get that.
For a long time, because America's been around trying to police the fucking world for a long fucking time.
Ever since the
and that's why the smart move is for the United States to focus on itself. which is why I think the America First, which has become MAGA, is not a bad idea. Which it's not Nazi propaganda. It is just saying we need to look out for ourselves first. We need to do what is best for this nation first before we send all this money to Ukraine.
That's such a simple idea. And the people who are out there supporting Ukraine don't look in their own backyard until the fucking illegal immigrant camp shows up.
Mm-hmm.
They don't give a fuck about the dirty homeless people in their backyard. But once the illegal immigrants come in, now we've got something. And you know
drive
what?
down the street, you see a homeless veteran on the street. So sad. How much money we send to Ukraine? Yeah, we got to send more money to Ukraine to fight Putin in a war we don't give a shit about.
And you know what? You know what's interesting?
Putin's playing us. You gotta get it. Putin's playing us.
Yeah, I know.
Putin has what he wants. Putin doesn't want Europe. Putin wanted the land bridge. He just wanted the land bridge to Crimea. He got it. Now he's just fucking with the United States, and we're falling into it because, like, oh, freedom, freedom, freedom. Bullshit. Ukraine is one of the most corrupt nations in the world.
Mm-hmm.
He canceled their elections. How the democratic nation of Ukraine canceled their elections.
Oh wait, yeah. I thought you were saying Putin canceled elections.
No,
you're right.
Zelensky did.
Ukraine has Zelensky, and they haven't had him since.
Mm-hmm. President for life,
You all
Zelensky.
sound like a bunch of bigots.
It's all a bunch of horse shit.
Yes,
I'm
it
cool
is,
with that.
I mean, think of most of us here are cool with it.
Yeah, you think you're cool with it until fucking shit burns down and you can't even fucking repair a roof.
I'm saying being a bigot.
Oh.
So the other part of that interview, Bragg is angling to run for mayor.
I think so. That wouldn't surprise me.
I think that was part of the interview, that he's angling to run for mayor. Because he
And
said you didn't know who he was.
Savage is saying that this Nicholas guy came out and said he didn't mean it and was trying to get some pussy is all. I wouldn't doubt it if he actually came out and said that. But I don't
That's a
believe
lot
him.
of bullshit to lie.
I don't believe him. Yeah, he was pretty fucking detailed. And
I'm sorry. You know, if you're trying to get pussy, you don't talk about how you're trying to frame Trump. What the fuck is that? That is the worst pickup line ever.
And if you're being deceitful, you're kind of more conscious of maybe the other person being deceitful.
I'll tell you what, back in my single days, I'd go out and talk political shit left and right, and the women would just like throw themselves at me. Yeah, because that's how it works. Are you a fucking idiot? Do you think we're fucking idiots?
Yeah.
Seriously.
Well, yes.
I knew the girl would be.
I need to fucking be a Trump supporter.
The girl showed up in a MAGA hat. The girl was wearing a MAGA hat, and I said, "Oh, I know what I need to do to get laid. I'm gonna say Donald Trump got framed because I want to get a blowy."
All right.
I just say I have a bigger dick than Steve.
I have a question for the panel.
It does work. I've tried it.
Fractured. I'm starting with you.
Oh God. Why me?
Can a male feminist deceive a MAGA chick to get laid?
No, they reek of soy.
But can they possibly put the act on?
Considering current, maybe. I don't put a lot of stock in the MAGA chicks.
Do you think a MAGA chick would turn down Scott Pressler?
He's gay.
I was gonna say he's turning them down.
No. You said drop the feminine act. Like if he pretended to be straight.
Yeah.
You think he could score some chicks?
Well, but except he'd actually have the based beliefs behind him.
True.
Instead of a dick.
True.
But that was a joke. All right, fine. Steve, what do you think? Do you think someone could fake being MAGA to get laid? Fake being.
Well, I know it works.
Huh?
I know it works the other way around.
God damn it. It can work the other way around. Yeah, it does work the other way around. That is very true, and it's fucking terrible.
Because I pretended to be progressive and gotten laid by a couple Democrats.
I can believe that.
Steve had to spit. Oh no. Oh no.
Jeremy, what do you think? Do you think?
Oh, it depends on the man. That's what it boils down to, because you could get, your average male feminist that look super fucking soy, but on top of that, you can also get people that look like Blaine from Rooster Teeth. And here, I'll see if I can pull him up, even though he's gone now. Let me.
Yeah, you know what? This is Savage is right. Lefty girls are thirsty for right wing guys. It's very true.
Oh,
That's true, and it doesn't normally happen the other way around. But I'm gonna pull up. Here, I'll just
when
share.
they like pay the bill and they like freak out on TikTok.
That's because lefty men can't hang a goddamn TV.
That's true, but okay. Here. I just looked up Blaine from Rooster Teeth before he got fired. Like this is a male feminist. This is an actual male feminist,
right?
I
But
think
he's
if
like
this
jacked and stuff.
Yeah, if he's jacked and everything, if he comes
Exception
walking up
to the usual rule.
Yeah, the exception. He comes walking up, jacked as all hell. Maybe not here.
But do you think he could actually like fake being a big Trump supporter to get in someone's pants? That's the topic. Can they fake being a Trump supporter? Not just like based or whatever,
Did he
but
fake to be a
actually
Trump supporter?
fake being a Trump supporter.
God, no.
Mm-mm.
Dude started.
No.
For example, when it comes to Blaine, dude went on a fucking podcast, and I wasn't even paying attention to politics at the time, and just starts laughing. I like beer. Because all that shit was going on at the time. The Kavanaugh here.
Yeah, but the thing is more is that can he actually portray it if he like tried? I mean, by media perception, he has the look, and he does a little bit of studying. That's all he has to really do.
I don't think so.
He could potentially be in.
I don't think
And
so.
he's actually can even be an actor.
Not a good actor, but I don't think so. I don't think he could do it.
I'm not underestimating anyone in this. In some
I'm knowing what I know about him, knowing how he like communicated and did stuff. He's not going to be able to do it. Yeah, you can get male feminists that are jacked, look handsome and stuff, but they're soy as soy can be and super fucking soft.
So's your mom.
They can't change.
I also think. Well, I'll give my opinion in a sec. But what do you think, Shock?
I don't know. I don't think so. Well, is the question like, do you think he can actually go through the act, or if they successfully do act it, would the woman fall for it?
Yeah,
maybe you know what? I really like how you separate those two.
I know I'm the guy that needs to get all technical, but
here's a better question.
Super appreciate that, because that goes into exactly what I was
because that was Dermy's answers. I don't think they could like fake it long enough to actually do it good.
Yeah. I don't think they could fake it long enough to actually do it, because I think
and
I'm willing to bet there's going to be exceptions to this rule 100%. I'm willing to bet MAGA girls are less willing to give it out. There's obviously going to be tons of exceptions. But I don't think the male feminists could wait long enough.
I think even women admit like there are some girls that just choose really dumb guys and like falling for a fake gay guy.
That goes fucking both ways.
I know, right? And so I think it
Jews will do anything for pussy. We have established this.
Did you say Jews?
I said dude.
Them
I didn't
too.
immediately go to Jews. The one time I'm not talking about the Jews, you think I'm talking about Jews.
If it wasn't for
Look at that static. Oh God.
Brad, do you think that they could deceive someone? Do you think that they could deceive a base chick that they're a Trump supporter?
You're asking a lawyer if someone could adopt a different position to argue for a goal that is against their personal interests.
I am asking for a specific
so
type
fancy.
of person to be able to deceive a specific type of person.
Do you think a male feminist would try to get pussy from a MAGA chick if she was hot enough?
Didn't that Lauren
If
Boebert
the goal is
dated
to get
Democrat?
pussy, yes.
Ooh, that's a good point. Yeah.
What was the point?
Now,
Hold on. Say fracture. Go again.
Didn't that Lauren Boebert chick or whoever go with a Democrat dude and got caught in a theater and everything, and was having a little fun, a little
Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Time, so it's possible.
Just a Democrat.
Here's the thing. The thing is.
Oh, you're trying
to
justify it now? No.
No. I'm trying. There's a difference between male feminists and a Democrat. Like a Democrat
one and the
can
same.
Now the question. Wait.
No.
The question is, how much does the male feminist need to get laid that night? Because this is where the balance happens. If he's like, I absolutely need to get laid tonight. I'm with the hottest chick I've ever been on a date with. I'm going to do whatever I can. Will he set aside what he truly believes? Now, if it's a true male feminist, he's probably not going on the date with a woman anyway, because he knows she's a MAGA chick. But if he's a male feminist with some flexibility, then he's going to be flexible enough to make the argument that tries to convince someone. He's like, "Oh, what are you doing? Don't. Would you put your pocketbook away? What are you doing?
To manipulate
I'm paying
her.
I'm paying for this."
Oh,
no.
That's all he has to do too.
Oh, put
That's
that
all he
back.
has to do.
Oh, hold on. You need to go to the restroom. Hold on. Let me get your chair.
Until the end of the
Come
night
back.
when he
I
realizes
stand up.
he's not-
I stand. Oh, you're back from the bathroom. Oh, I'm standing up. Oh, I'll wait for you to sit down. So the question is, does the pussy override the politic?
Oh my!
That's the question.
Well, here becomes the thing.
And
you're off the clock, dude. What is this?
And I'm going to tell you right now.
I love this.
I think male feminist is a fucking oxymoron. I think a lot of it is just like they're doing it to get laid.
Well, that's true, but also you have to realize if it's a male feminist who's willing to compromise some of his principles or do whatever he can to try to get that MAGA chick pussy, the moment she doesn't put it out on the first date, he's just going to assault her.
Yes, that's the big thing. Yeah, they assault them.
Well, that's quite not a male feminist then.
No, male feminists are very
of a male feminist.
Very predatorial. Men feminists are predatorial as fuck.
And you're not wrong, Brad.
Literally, you asked a lawyer, could someone adopt a different position from his natural opinion?
Right.
And Brad, you're 100% correct.
But lawyers are also very practiced at it.
But Brad,
like you think the dude may not be practiced at it? He could be out there every day, Karen, bring back abortion, make Roe v. Wade legal, and then going out crush pushy at night and say, "Hey, I just knocked you up. You know what? I'm in favor of you getting an abortion. Let's go do it now."
That was
and I want
literally
it to
like
be legal.
That is literally like the second episode of Sunny in Philly.
That's exactly.
Oh damn! I need to go watch that show.
That was a funny episode, but Brad,
That was a
to your
good
point, most male feminists are assaulters because the reason men become male feminists is because they think that's the easiest way to get pussy,
and then they get friend zoned.
Well, wait, are we saying that most men are most male feminists kind of incels in a way?
Mm-hmm. Most male feminists are incels and are
using their
overt
definition,
assaulters.
man.
Well, that's kind of weird because I thought all of us right-wing guys were incels, but the male feminists would be a leftist. I'm confused.
Yep.
No, because there's probably an incels on the right wing. Whatever.
Oh yeah.
We're more contempt, and we don't need to go around and force ourselves upon women. We can figure our own shit out. And
Jesus Christ, I was shot down so many times. I never forced myself on a woman.
But we could put our energy into other stuff, whereas male feminists, they're incels, but then they take the male feminist route and they can't stand the fact that they've been doing everything to actually try to get that pussy to the point that they
It's almost like they're putting a dildo down their pants to put on a trans theme.
Oh, wow. What an outlaw.
Holy shit. Something just dawned on me.
They're aliens?
No. Like, all the liberals that I've porked, they liked it when I just grabbed their ass, but then they bitch about it on TV.
Wait.
Yeah.
That's
Wait.
Women fantasize being.
Wait.
You say they bitch about it on TV?
Are you on
Well,
Springer?
It's public. They're all like, oh my god, like you can't, like, I fucking did like a reverse Donald Trump. I grabbed them by their ass, not their pussy. But
well, no, Donald Trump says they let him do it. You just fucking did it.
You fell into the narrative. Trump never said he did it.
But what I'm saying is, like,
Oh,
they
there's
sit
Steve.
here and talk
He's
about how
under-
bad it is, but then they fucking, like, you do it and they sleep with you. It's fucking easy.
Well, yeah, because
Like-
what you're doing there is actually asserting dominance and showing that, hey, you're a masculine dude by, grabbing.
You're taking an alpha role, which
YouTube, I just
probably-
want to say no one should go grab anyone by the pussy.
without
Terrible idea.
without consent.
We're not
Unless
talking
you're,
about
like,
grabbing
really
by the pussy.
rich
We're
and
talking
you got
about smacking him on the
swagger and
ass
she
a few
lets you.
times.
Well,
And
no,
honestly,
bro,
yeah.
that's why you have to get a slightly bigger truck, Static, dude, because then, like, you open the door for them and you just grab it and pick them up into your truck. Like,
Hey, Static. No,
I hope you've at least established
They don't make them
Guy,
like that anymore.
Static. This is a surefire way to get a woman. Okay, you tell them, I'm going to show you exactly how to check out your heart. Okay, okay, and you take your hand and you put a dead center
I unfortunately
of the
think
chest.
I think I see Professor Savage just doing this right now.
You put a dead center of their chest. Okay, this is how you find their heart, and then you roll your hand and cup a breast. They'll
gonna
love
try
that
it.
shit.
I'm gonna
It gets
try
them
it.
every
You know,
time.
Honestly, wait.
you know what else gets
The
them
problem
every time?
is,
If you use warm water to warm up the rag for them to clean up their mess. I mean, wait, what?
I look. I'm not talking like being inappropriate or anything, but like when you back in the old days when you'd go on dates, you'd like try to make a move, right? And you could tell if you got shot down. I'm making a move.
Yeah, I usually try to buy them a drink, and if they say yes,
No,
there's
I mean
something in
like you move your hand closer to certain areas. You just like slowly trying to test the waters. How far can you go? Is she willing to go? Okay, no, okay, draw back. You can't even do that now. I mean, that's because the whole Me Too movement, all this shit, the way dating used to be has been completely corrupted.
Yeah,
dating's awful now.
It's become. I don't understand how kids do it these days. I don't understand how kids can date.
You want to know how bad it's getting? Not only are like Tinder and all these apps filled with just bots the entire time, when you do find a real chick that's willing to talk to you, more than likely she's pimping her OnlyFans.
Oh shit! Is that a thing?
Yes.
I haven't come across that, but I'm a bit older.
So she wants you to buy her dinner and then wants you to subscribe to her OnlyFans.
Oh, they don't even want you to buy you dinner. They're just going like,
Oh, she
hey,
buys you
want this
dinner?
content?
They just
straight
want
to,
your month.
"Oh,
They
we
just
don't
want
wanna
that
do anything."
$5 monthly allowance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
allowance.
They just want the $5 monthly allowance to see some, pics, and it's like, no.
I mean, honestly, the last time I've not been on a first date in over 15 years. So
Well, we get it. You're married. Shut up.
So, like,
And
here's where Brad and I differ.
Bit of
Like,
jealousies there.
I got this thing where, like, date 1 through 3, I'm fire, and then they get to know me and they're like, fuck this dude.
Yeah.
Oh no, I would figure it out within 1 or 2 dates.
Swear to God.
Yeah, honestly, it's like the first date's like feeling up here. The second date was like, is it going to work? And like, if it didn't, okay. So that's when I was doing like early internet dating in the early 2000s, like Match.com, that type of shit. We didn't even have Tinder back then. I don't even know what swiping was back then. So, you'd meet people on Match, you meet people on eHarmony, whatever the thing was at the time.
Black people meet.
And you go on a couple of dates. Maybe someone sets you up with someone. And it's like, okay, you have a second date. And honestly, I'd know by the second date, hey, you had a good time. That's it. Sometimes like the third date happens, the fourth date happens, the fifth date happens, and then other stuff happens. So then, you're on a path to maybe a longer relationship. But like kids today, I'm like, I talk to younger people in my office and I'm like, I feel sorry for you guys. This is rough. It's fucking rough. I mean, not just with this whole, Me Too. I know it's old, but like the whole attitude of like awkward consent.
Awkward
it's
consent. Excellent way of putting it. Yes.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
I mean,
it removes all
removes natural humanity.
Yeah, the humanity, but like the spontaneity of everything and all of that. It completely removes, dare I say, the romance.
Yeah, like here, just hypothetical, like you're on a date with a chick, and like you're sitting next to her, and suddenly like your knees brush up against each other, or maybe you both like you're at a theater, you both reach into the popcorn bucket together at the same time, and then your hands touch. It's just like these little
Grandpa,
things.
what's a theater?
Jeez, really?
I'm sorry. Let me say again. The drive-in. Drive-in.
Actually, we have one of those
What?
in Riverside. Those are awesome.
What's a drive-in?
Those are
when
great.
when we went to the discotheque.
I don't know.
I'm sorry. I still remember going to skate dates, skating parties,
roller rinks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Rollerblades.
Roller
yeah.
rinks.
Couple skate, which is awkward in middle school when you don't know how to ask a girl to.
I never even grew up with that. I had a bowling alley.
Hey, look, I grew up. Whatever you see on Stranger Things, that's like how I grew up.
Wait, you
playing
had
D&D,
monsters coming after
going
you?
to the mall, riding bikes in the forest. That was my fucking life.
Okay.
Wait, you had a weird monster coming after you and putting people in this weird black goo?
Yeah, oddly, it was odd and strange. I don't want to talk about the person that has superpowers. He's disappeared.
They didn't have cell phones. They didn't have.
We didn't have cell phones. We couldn't record it. Okay.
You read the newspaper.
You got your ass beat if you came in after the street light came on.
Oh my god.
Everything went upside down.
That was
Back
through
then was a big pain in the ass.
Too. That was through the 90s.
I mean,
Okay.
we had fireworks wars in the forest. We would shoot bottle rockets at each other.
I got
I'm
beat
not
up
listening
for
to you
putting
anymore.
fireworks in this dude's backpack.
Linkin
when he was in
Park.
high school.
Linkin
you
Park
weren't
has a new
here.
singer.
Oh
We
no!
enjoyed the show. Have you heard it?
I came in late on that. I'm
not
distraught.
She's not bad, but she's not Chester. There's no point.
Oh God!
Chester
Please
was
don't
the
fucking
singer.
break my ears.
Wait. It's one thing. I totally get Adam. I totally get Queen replacing Freddie with the dude.
Suicide
from,
is very different
from American Idol.
Well, a big.
I get that.
Yeah, a big one from current day is like Sublime. Now has
Rome, right?
And it's Rome. And whenever they go on tour, they say Sublime with Rome.
With Rome, exactly.
Because it's not the dude who fucking Jimi Hendrix himself.
The government did it, but okay.
Whatever.
Well, it's the thing. The thing is, like, she's going around singing Chester songs. The you don't have the same sound.
Queen. Okay.
Thank you.
You don't have the same sound. You don't have the same ability to actually like.
It's a female
what he was
voice.
getting
It's
at.
totally different.
Yeah, you make new songs if you're going to do this, but I don't think you should be doing this. Period.
You're a cover band. Like I think girl
you're now a
covers.
cover band.
You're a cover band. Like a girl covering
Linkin
Linkin
Park.
Park is cool. But
She's
you're not
dollar
a cover
store.
band.
She's dollar store Courtney. Actually,
Dollar store Courtney Love.
Dime store.
Courtney Love is dollar store.
Dime
Don't get me
store
wrong.
Courtney Love.
I like some holes. I like me some holes, but
Bro, it's
Come
5
on.
and below.
Courtney
It's
Love
5
is
and
corner
below,
store.
dude. Dollar stores went out of business.
Well, but
The
what I
dollar
was
store
saying was
became
Courtney
$5
Love's
store
already
because
at
of
like that 5 or
Bidenomics.
below value. But yeah, she's just another modern day Courtney Love.
I mean, literally, you want to speak, you want to just say SJW bullshit? Place your main singer of the all dude band with a woman. What the fuck?
yeah, fuck that shit. They just wanted the paycheck and the headline.
It didn't. Isn't
No,
there like
they're not going to do another Transformers movie. Give it up.
Like
Sherry, the lovely Sherry here says she's the Wish version of Courtney Love. She's a terrible.
She's not.
This
a
Make-A-Wish?
awful-
Does she
I'm
have
not gonna say
cancer? Is
she's
this
an awful
Make-A-Wish?
Singer, but
oh my god,
like
She's
she's not an
trying-
awful singer. She's
She's trying too hard to sound like Chester Bennington. Don't do that. Make it your own. If you want to be successful and start things new, you have to make it your own. You can't be close to the original because then people are just going to be like, it's not good enough.
Did you see Prof's comment? They should rename it Shrieking Park.
Oh no,
It does.
It is.
I heard a version of Numb. Like there's another version that's going around that she was singing that it wasn't awful, but it was a cover band, obviously. But then she does Numb, and it's like, oh god, this is not. No.
It just doesn't fit.
Our buddy Max called them Labia Park.
Smart.
What is Lincoln? Wait, I didn't. What is Lincoln Park doing? What have they done recently? Nothing.
They just started. They just started. Well, yeah, because
just
someone's been dead.
Their singer's been dead.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Listen, Chester's death was tragic, but the band ended then.
So
Not
I could take
really.
The Rolling Stones. Wait, the Rolling
Shinoda
Stones would have
was in
ended.
a lot of that shit.
Have you guys ever seen a picture of Chester Bennington next to a picture of John Podesta?
What? No.
It's an odd pairing.
You think? Do you think?
Got to put it
Chester
on
Bennington
Google
has-
now, dude.
Wait. Do you think Chester Bennington has information on the arrest of Hillary Clinton?
Not the arrest of Hillary Clinton, but maybe some other stuff.
I mean, he's been in the
there's a
music
lot.
industry for
There's a
how long?
lot of conspiratorial theories about the death of Chester Bennington
I could believe it.
and Chris Cornell, and there's just a lot of questions.
Oh,
And
I don't want to
Chester
go to
Bennington-
TikTok.
Chester Bennington looks a lot like John Podesta.
Holy shit!
I go down some weird rabbit holes.
It wouldn't surprise me if he might have been getting ready to expose the industry in some way, and it was called we gotta quiet him.
Oh my god! Wait a minute! Wait!
So now hold on.
Wait! Do you remember the movie The Island?
No.
That sounds
Leonardo
familiar.
DiCaprio.
No, with Ewan McGregor and Scarlett Johansson.
No, I haven't seen
They
that.
were. It was an island, and they were these very attractive young people. They were clones of the older versions of themselves. And when the older versions were going to die or needed replacements of body parts, they would harvest the clones.
Oh, that's just a rip off of Parts of Clonus horror. How dare they? Poor Peter Graves.
But this was earlier. I think it was like late 90s.
Yeah, this is the movie I'm talking about was in the 80s, at least.
Okay. Well, this is
not earlier.
before. This is way before Scarlett is Black Widow. This is when she was like blondish and actually a lot hotter. But this, I'm seeing these photos right now, and I think John Podesta cloned a younger version of himself, and that's who Chester Bennington may have been.
And then that's why he offed himself, because he's like, I would have no real mother and
Well,
father.
that's what the older Ewan McGregor tried to do. He tried to offer the younger version of himself because the younger version of himself got loose. Go watch The Island.
Brad, are you hearing this stuff right now? This is why you shouldn't watch sci-fi.
Shut up, man! Who used to purchase Warhammer 40K figures?
It's a Michael Bay movie. Oh shit balls! Oh no! Oh, I have to disown it right now.
Why?
Written by Caspian Treadwell Owen, Robert Orsi, and Alex Kurtzman. I officially disown.
No, get the fuck
But you
outta
were just
here.
talking it up, Brad. You were just using it as a prime example.
I have to disown. Officially disavow.
He likes Alex Kurtzman.
Have you seen the shirt? Have you seen the shirt?
He likes Kurtzman. It's confirmed.
I need this clip. I need a clip of all of this from Brad's breakdown. This needs to be memed the fuck.
I disown myself. I have to because it's against my theme. Look, 2024. I will favor Kennedy and Kurtzman. That's my motto. That's my campaign. I cancel. I officially disown this movie. It is the worst movie ever made. I disavow it. I can't believe such great actors were seduced into this butchery of fiction. I really feel like Kamala Harris right now. It's amazing. Denying everything that happened.
Just flip-flopping. Well, gentlemen, we have hit.
Also,
the
I was
3 hour
I was a command sergeant major, by the way.
Oh yes, me too. Me too. We have hit the 3.5 hour mark. Let's wrap this insanity up. It's been a weird one.
Indeed.
Welcome to Thursdays.
Woohoo!
I hope I didn't disappoint. But Shaka Zulu, how about you let the people know what you got cooking?
Not much. We'll just on Ballbusters Friday, and then Saturday we may do a draft for our fantasy league. That's very last minute, but fuck it, why not? I think
go.
sports is gonna kind of make a comeback. So let's dive into it a little bit, maybe.
I will
So,
cut anybody that takes fucking Patrick Mahomes.
you
We knew
can
it.
be a loser that drafts a quarterback in the first round. That's very
I'm
much
not going
up
to
your
draft a
alley.
quarterback in the
No,
first
you
round.
draft kickers in the first round. Kickers
I
win.
know. I
Steve
know
in the
that
back
much.
room?
After that, I don't know.
Oh, he's in the back room.
But
So I'm looking up kickers.
Yep. Good show, guys. Good night, everyone.
And I'll stab anybody that takes Patrick Mahomes. I'm gonna stab you.
Calm down. Fractured filter.
You can
What
have
you got
it.
going on?
Oh, not a whole lot. With some unforeseen consequences of stuff, I guess. No Saturday Night Sith this weekend, but I'll possibly be booting up some Star Wars Bounty Hunter again. Did have fun with that game, so I'll be looking forward to playing that or something else. Who knows? Might just grab something entirely different. We'll see what happens. But otherwise, yeah, I can also. But if I do, I'll be booting up at the usual hour. 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 4 p.m. Mountain Time. So catch me for that because you can find me here on YouTube, Quick Kick, Twitch, Odyssey, and Rumble. Otherwise, not a whole lot else until next week, and then I'm back here and we get to talk about culture war and all that shit.
Yep. Steve, what do you have going on?
I'm actually thinking of clipping some shit because there was some funny shit that happened this week.
Oh, really?
Like Shock's meltdown over peanut butter cookies. God damn. That shit needs to be
Peanut
clipped
butter
and put on a
cookies? What?
fucking.
thought that was
it
the
needs to be a
meltdown?
fucking.
Tuesday
Bro, you
night was
fucking
nuts.
melted
That
down.
was not the worst part of that stream.
I wish I could have been on, but it was so
if
late.
you did
If
not
you were on,
watch-
it would have gone on forever.
yeah, it's a good thing you were. If you haven't seen the Get Ranked Cookie Edition over on Devil's channel, which I will link to because I've got that all set up.
I haven't even seen it yet.
Because he will be back on the show.
Link it
once
with hashtag
his
Civil
hours
War.
change. Go watch the cookie stream, people.
Hashtag Civil War.
Great stuff. He
I need to
never
watch
wanted
it,
blood
but it's
sports. He got
3
blood
hours.
sports.
It's 3 hours long. I haven't had a chance to watch it. I've heard about the fallout. I've heard.
Yeah, it wasn't all out. You see, Shock can be like that, and he's not going to fucking hate everyone.
I heard it wasn't just shock. Like, there's other people that are irate over that stream.
I didn't
What?
think. I didn't think
Well,
it was that big.
look,
Cookie stream.
There was-
Who was irate? What?
I went irate, but I didn't like throw the fucking
Shock got upset about the rules,
the rule. I've been bitching about
just
the
like
rules.
just
The
like
rules
Derby
are
would have.
stupid.
Derby hates
Oh,
them.
you stood in for me. I fucking love you.
Bro, it makes
South
no
has a
fucking
new monitor
sense,
today
dude.
because of that stream.
4 people voted D tier, 3 people voted S tier, 1 person voted A tier. Therefore, it's D tier. Like, go fuck yourself. That makes no sense. That's stupid as hell.
Wait, what? Wait, what
No,
was the
no,
tier?
no,
Majority
no.
of
we're-
the-
Tell me the tiers
They're
again.
ranked-
This can be another hour. Don't do
that's
it.
No, I just want
Don't
I
do
want to
it.
explain the tiers.
No,
What?
4 people
No.
voted D.
Mhm.
3 people voted GOAT, S tier. 1 person voted A tier. Therefore, it went in D tier. And I'm like, how?
Majority win.
That's fucking stupid. Go fuck yourself. And I said that to him multiple times.
It's not a representative.
I'm proud of you. I'm
He's like,
proud
well,
of
Not a
that's my rules
constitutional
and it's my
republic.
show. And I said, well, fuck your show and fuck your rules.
Damn, Shock.
Wait,
Damn.
did you guys have a disagreement over the void?
I
Was
know,
there an
Prof.
argument
I
about
know.
the void?
No, actually,
No.
kinda, because we were gonna void fortune cookies,
Yeah,
which I think we should have.
Yeah, probably should have.
But I saw the
Christ, that's 6
opportunity.
people
Were there
on the
ginger snaps? Were
panel?
there snickerdoodles in there?
Well, yeah, of course, those are
Yeah,
A tier,
those are awesome.
Where did Thin Mints end up?
like C.
What?
C or B? Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
we're not.
Well,
really,
okay, now-
we don't
now
like the
we-
store
Okay,
bought ones.
okay. How did you
I'm
guys
gonna go
have-
back and
Go
watch.
watch the stream.
I don't know how
Feel free.
fucking Nutter Butters got to A tier. That was retarded.
How did you have this long?
I
of a
have no
stream
idea.
for this
Because we're
many
trying to
cookies?
get you to melt.
I need to see where did they all end up.
I was watching it and I thought people
It's
were gonna
fucked.
like cut
They
each
made
other.
they made some trades like last minute, and I don't think it's fair. I'd rather just call myself a victim over it being in D tier. Because if you bump it up to B, they're like, well, you bitched about it and you got your way. And I'm like, no, I don't want that either. I'd rather just be a
landed
victim.
in the correct spot.
Peanut butter is in the peanut butter being in D tier was what?
Why is peanut butter in D?
Fuck peanut butter cookies. They belong in D tier.
Amen. We're not having
You put nutter
Hold
butter.
on.
I don't know how. Same thing. It was like
How is this part 2?
fucking retarded.
We are
These are
not doing
outros.
this.
How is this part 2?
Not doing this.
Okay,
now.
okay. I'm gonna clip Shock's meltdown on 2 streams now.
Go for it.
Nutter butter. You can't have peanut butter, basic peanut butter in D, but nutter butter is an A. That doesn't math.
I know it
That
doesn't.
math.
I know.
As it continues.
Show me
But-
sense.
The autism is strong here over cookies. My God.
Yes, it is.
Go
The
look at
A
my last
is
post,
not-
Shock. Go look at my last post. It's finally a cookie everybody can agree on. It's on Twitter. It's
I don't
like
believe
been
that.
up for like an
Who is
hour.
this D?
It's got like 250 views already.
Steve, you're the only person that likes the Limp Biscuit.
No.
Whoa. What?
That's what he calls his cock.
Whoa. Brother.
I'm pulling this up tomorrow.
I know
I'm
that
pulling this
story.
shit up tomorrow.
That's what Steve calls his member, Limp Biscuit.
What's that, brother?
I'm pulling this up tomorrow because you guys have fucking issues.
I'm gonna.
I was
I
hoping.
think I'm. So I have a normal job and I don't have to work a shitload of overtime. I think I'm just gonna professionally troll the internet.
Get in line with a lot of other people.
We've been trying to tell you to do this. You need to do
but
this.
I was self-employed. I had to work to fucking get ahead.
That sounds awesome. I look forward to whatever you decide to make and do.
Oh, it's gonna be some fun shit.
Dermy Wormy. Let the people know what you got cooking.
Well, we got Ballbusters tomorrow night with Drew outstanding in the field, where I'm going to be probably chastising everybody on the panel for why the fuck did you put Nutter Butters in goddamn A?
Dude,
but
it's the
peanut
same
butter cookies
thing.
are in D. I'm
No,
going to
it's
be
not the same
chastising
thing. That is
people.
not the same
No,
thing.
no,
at
no,
all.
no, 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 no. The voting thing where it was like
All right.
4
We don't
people
need to. We don't
said
need to.
A, 3 said this, and it made no sense.
We don't
that
need to go into it
majority
again.
rule-
Hey, we
I'm
can do this on
chastising you
Ballbusters.
all tomorrow.
We can do
I
this
don't
on
want
Ballbusters.
to.
We can
I
do
wanna
round
be
2.
done
I'm
with this show.
chastising you all tomorrow
I wanna
because
be
you all
done with
fucked
it.
up like retards.
It's
Jesus
it's
Christ.
down
He's
with
jumped out
you.
of the
Don't
plane.
get fucking mad at me.
You
jumped
should
out of the
have been
plane.
more like me, boy.
I was. I banned myself from the show. I don't ever want to be on that fucking show again. Ever.
Oh my God.
We're going over it tomorrow, you fucking freaks. We'll also be discussing the ongoing freaks on Twitter and some other stuff that happened over the week because I got some stuffs and I got some things and we can talk about that. Then Saturday Charity is actually going to be leaving the main channel and we're going to be it's going to stay on Dermy Wormy Live. It's moving to Dermy Wormy Live and it's going to stay on Dermy Wormy Live because I'm trying to figure out why the fuck my viewership went from 2,000 views to 16.
But
No,
usually
I'm
since
worried
you put
about
it beh-
streaming
when you
live
put
on
it
my
behind
YouTube,
when you
man.
put it behind the membership, I would think that would like take it out of the algorithm.
That should have done that, but I guess
not gonna
it's
do that anymore
not
either.
wanting to do that because they're gaming streams. So we're just gonna we're gonna move it over there and we're gonna keep it over there.
I'm gonna get a gaming channel too. Then I'm not gonna screw my algorithm like that.
I think it's because I jumped from gaming to entertainment so much that, and then also I
Oh.
think that OBS issue on Saturday really fucked shit up.
I just don't change it from entertainment. I just leave it on entertainment. Whether it's
Same. I don't put
whether
game.
there's
I put
politics
entertainment.
games or not. Like
Yeah.
I just leave it on entertainment.
Me too.
That's
And
actually- yeah.
Mr. Duke Devil, they still busting your ass at work. You got anything coming up this week?
I've already billed 40 hours this week. You
Hey,
understand
I'm
what
just
that
asking
is for a
questions.
lawyer?
All right.
40 hours, and I haven't even reached Friday yet. Um,
Friday or long days?
no,
It's just the end of the week.
Oh,
a normal work week for people is 40 hours
yes.
a week. So we attorneys operate on billing hours. On 4 days, I've already billed 40 hours.
Oh, yeah. Billing is different than working, huh?
Yeah, billing is different than working.
Yeah.
So I build 40 hours in 4 days.
Oh.
I may actually not go into the office on Saturday and try to do a video because I haven't done one in a month. And there's some things I want to talk about. Maybe I'll get a chance to do that. Otherwise, I've decided at the next Vegas meetup, I'm bringing some cookies. I don't know what I'm going to bring, but I'm just going to bring them. And I'm going to see. I'm going to see what fucking happens. I don't know if it's Nutter Butters. I don't know if it's going to be oatmeal raisin. I'm just going to come with cookies and see the war ensue. See what happens.
I don't care what cookies you bring. I'll just say like, oh, there's no oatmeal raisin. Okay, I won't have one. Sorry.
There's going to be.
But if you come at me and say
there,
if you come at me and say there's shit, I'm gonna fight you.
Yeah, that's
gonna assaulted me.
We're gonna have the oatmeal raisin war. Next thing, I mean, maybe I'll bring a pineapple pizza. We'll see what happens.
I'll have.
I don't know.
Wow,
let's bring
you
it
really
all.
like me, Brad. You're bringing me so many goodies.
Fuck you, Brad.
Yeah,
Anyway,
there'll be some fans. Jeremy will be upset. Ryan will be upset. Gary will be in heaven. Let's bring it all.
Shut up. I'm gonna dox a DM real quick.
What?
I sent the. I'm gonna read you exactly what I sent to Devil.
Oh no.
I saw the final positions in the cookie stream. You need to be on BB.
Here's the thing: they don't even count
To
though.
which you
'Cause they
replied,
changed
"Get
it last
fucked."
minute.
He hasn't replied yet. I just sent this to him. I hope he replies with "get fucked" because it's like you're going.
I don't want to be mean to Devil. Okay,
I'm gonna be mean to Devil. Fuck
you can do it. I've said my piece.
I'm gonna be mean.
I
to
see.
you all.
I see. Prof in the chat. Cookie War 2025.
Shit, I'm thinking about bringing cookies myself. Just fucking make a thing of it.
Let's just see what fucking happens.
I know Gal's already bringing cookies.
Yay!
They're gonna be like, what the fuck is going on?
Well, so for me, I've got be lookout for a Dustborn stream. Pending things, I might have a Dustborn stream.
Finish it.
Oh, you poor soul. Why?
Finish it.
Why are you?
Because I need to make to finish it. It's like I got like another 10, 12 hours.
Oh, good lord.
But I want to finish it. So what I've kind of come up with this idea. I'm gonna play a cringe game. I'm gonna stream a cringe game, and then I'm gonna stream a good game, and then I'll stream another cringe game, and then I'll stream.
So you're gonna stream Elden Ring?
You know what? I might.
He used to.
I might throw something up on. I'll randomly stream Elden Ring. I've played Elden Ring so much.
I found the strategy for Moog.
And actually, this Saturday, I'm going to be playing around with Discord and OBS, so I might not be streaming because I'm working on things to change it up. Working on some things to change it up around here.
By the way, strategy I found for Moog actually might also work on Melania or whatever her name is.
Yes, the shackles work briefly. But yeah,
there's another thing I can do.
Okay.
That I'm gonna be getting. I need.
I'm trying to think what else. Oh yeah, Monday Night Bloodbath. Come watch Monday Night Bloodbath.
Oh, we're doing a bloodbath and a debate.
We will be doing pre-debate Monday Night Bloodbath because I can't not do the Monday night show right now. It's picking up. Things are going well, just like
is Tuesday going to be
Here, I'll ruin it for us.
And then
you are all just a bunch of fabulous people.
And then Tuesday we've got the debate stream with Wrong Think Bloodbath mashup. Don't know who's all going to be on there. I've reached out to some people. Duke, you're invited, obviously.
Yeah, I'm checking.
I thought I messaged you. Maybe I didn't. So Tuesday night we're going to have the debate on. We're going to be playing a drinking game, which is going to be very different from the last one. I could have carried over the same.
I can't
rules.
play drinking game. I got a dip on the next day.
Well, yeah, that's fine. You don't have to play the drinking game. You can just watch everyone else be a dumbass.
And
I
drink.
might not even be playing it myself. Anyhow, that's what's going on. Thank you to Savage. Thank you to Steve. Thank you to Kel for being here. Meteor Advocate Timon. The lovely Sherry. We've got Cash. We've got Sam was here in the beginning. There was a bunch of others. Small Time Republic's always up in here. Thank you, Wade.
Lex Ludindi.
Lex, yes, Lex. This was perfect for him to be there this week. Thank you very much, sir. And until next time, have a good one.
Get fucked.